Hey, what's up? How you guys doing? How you guys doing? How you guys doing? Yeah, early today since I have to end stream an hour early. Sadly. Well, hello. I thought it'd be better that I started an hour early rather than just streamed an hour less. I don't know. That was my thought process. Hopefully you guys agree or think that's at least good. That way we could have some fun. What's up, Asahi, CG, and kickstands, and backstep? How you doing? Today, I'm going to be doing a little bit different than I think I've ever really done. I think, I can't even remember the last time I actually did these missions. But we're going to try them out. Hey, what's up, Kabu? Or Zerkio? Why'd I say Kabu? What's up, 1080? How you doing? I'm going to do some salvage. But, like, I want to actually unlock, like, the highest level of salvage I could go to. And then I want to see if there's actually money that can be made there. Because I've done this before, and it used to be a money method way back. I've talked about this a million times. That you used to get the salvage missions that paid 20k, or like that you paid 20k for. And then it was nuts. Bro, of course, Zerkio. Bro, you're the W-mans. Dude, literally going through like all the messages from the subathon, because I got a shit ton of messages, like actually. I got some crazy ones. I don't know if you're talking about that one if I'm dumb, but... Dude, thank you, man. Yeah, because I liked it and everything, dude. I like, it was emotional. You guys definitely have been very kind to me and very amazing to me. Thank you, guys. Hey, what's up, Shas? I know, I was about to say, CG, they announced it! May 15 to 27, and there's going to be a free flight event again. Did you see that? That's like a free flight... 2 free flight events in like less than 30 days. Isn't that weird to think? Because like technically into the 29th or whatever it was. It's kind of weird when you think about it. Like they're doing a lot of those. The TAC is going to be there. I'm hyped. Dude, okay, so I saw the TAC. We haven't seen that ship yet, right? Or like we've seen it, but like we haven't. You haven't been able to use the TAC, right? I'm not getting it mixed up with another ship. Do they have a video of it? Or no? I do a lot of salvage with my buddy who owns a reclaimer. They can pay out big, but it's about break even. Depends on if they have any cargo and what the equipment module will sell for. See, that's what I want to look for. I want to look for cargo. I want to see if they actually have cargo. Just the max available? Okay, so the new TAC is here. Okay, so we can watch the video for the TAC. We can watch that then. What's up, boys? What is up? 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 How are you guys doing today? Gosh, I have not seen you guys in forever. Just kidding. I saw you guys yesterday. But how are you? Are you guys feeling good? Are you having a good day? What has been going on with you guys? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. And we're going to watch that show in just a second. Or not show, but video. There we go, boys. There we go. Someone ordered one more shirt last night, actually, too, by the way, besides Worman. And now they are officially done, chat. They are officially out. Should I count how many there are? Should I count how many there are? I guess I could. That'd be fun. 1, 2... 15 shirts, chat. 15 shirts. W's. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Link the video instructions in chat. Oh, I found it. I'm dumb. I was literally just doing something else. Oh, my stream was lagging for a little bit. Okay, you guys ready? I kind of want to watch this video, see what's going on with it. I've been having fun with the whole sea. I don't really know why. Hey, hell yeah, that's always fun. This is the new Star Citizen behind the ships MISC Starlancer TAC. Now, I want to see what this is. FaZe is losing to flag. Are they actually losing? I was watching watch it. So that was kind of funny. Can't wait to see which new ships will be on the Invictus. Agreed. I'm excited, Riddick. I'm excited. And Asahi is what I mean. I'm sorry. What's up, 22? How you doing, bro? What's up, Robotic Raza? Okay, let's see, guys. Aaron said, doing well. Just got a job offer. So good day. Oh, hell yeah, Aaron. Good shit, bro. Guys, can we get a W, Aaron, in the chat? You've been here forever, bro. W fucking mans. Okay, boys, let's read this. Or, sorry, let's watch this. That guy looks like he's... Oh, he was slumped. Oh, he's looking at boxes. Okay, let's see this, guys. I want to see what this is. I want to see what's up with the TAC. I want to see what's up with this.
Is a variant of the Starlancer series. It kind of takes the Starlancer chassis and outfits it with a more offensive loadout. It's got remote turrets on top. The co-pilot's got some fun little missile turrets at the rear to keep people off the back end.
Missile turrets,
You
okay,
don't have
sick.
access to every single gun on it. There's only 4 pilot-controlled guns.
That's really good
You'll
still.
notice immediately from the exterior that it has these new 2 twin size 5 man turrets.
Twin size 5 turrets. That's good. What are the pilot turrets? Because the size 5s on the side is good, but it needs to have some good stuff for a pilot too. Let me see this.
2 twin size 5 man turrets.
Wait, what's happening, Gravy?
What makes this MISC is the shape language that was used to make this turret.
Oh my god.
It replicates the exterior of the ship, which contains round forms, welded forms,
Beautiful.
and chunky shapes.
Okay. Looks pretty good.
MISC as a manufacturer are kind of really proud of their manufacturing and they're not afraid to show it. You kind of see all the compound forms that reveal the underlying structure where the fuel cells are, but it's a little more refined.
You guys are fucked up.
Handling is a lot
Nah, you're
cleaner.
fucked.
It's not something like a Drake ship where everything's just completely
so-
exposed. I really like the MISC look. It's got this sort of darker
Yep,
stealth
this looks good.
armor,
I
so it
like
looks
the
really, like,
the
sleek.
wings on it. It's always looked
The
good.
guys have done a really great job with
Right?
the
Or am I
lighting
dumb?
look.
Is that not on the other ship? Maybe that's not. Is that not? Am I dumb? This looks cool. Maybe I'm dumb. I've always liked the back. That's what it is. The back. No. I don't like the back. I like the bubble look. But at the same time, I'm confused. What's the cargo? That's what we need to hear, boys.
It's got this
They are in the max?
really
Okay, cool.
red lighting.
I feel like I've seen it before, but I didn't want to sound like an idiot. But maybe not. I don't know. Maybe I'm still dumb.
It
But
does not have a cargo lift, but it still has your cargo bay in the back for 96 SCU and
okay. I'm gonna say this real quick. No cargo lift, so okay. That is so fine. The cargo lift was annoying, right? Wasn't it annoying for like everybody? 96 is pretty decent, but how does it fit? Is it like 332s? Because like, there's no way that like, if this ship has just the 2 size 5 turrets on the side, but then like all the other size weapons are smaller, like if it's size 3s or 4s is like the pilot, like that's barely more DPS than a Taurus, right? With half the storage?
space for holding
That's a
down
little
vehicles.
weird.
And you also have the addition of a hangar up top. There were a
I
lot of
hope we
requests
could have.
for versions
Oh,
of
hangar at
Harry.
top. That's nice, actually. Wow. That's pretty cool. I feel like most people don't use these, utilize them for that, really. It's,
Ship, so
yeah,
I'm glad
but
we've managed to figure that out.
It can accommodate.
yeah, it could definitely be
one
storage
Fury,
up there, yeah.
But if you are a good pilot, you can accommodate 2 as well. 1 Fury.
Wait,
But if you are a
To figure that out.
it's skinny, though, Papa Nums. You can't put a 32 in there, I feel like. Cargo is only going to be 96. It's 2 32s
you
and
can
8
accommodate
4s.
1
That's
Fury,
so fucking
but
weird.
If you are a good pilot,
4s?
you can accommodate 2 as well.
What we've done is we've stripped out
Wait.
the Max's separate habitation rooms and replaced those with the hangar.
It's not that much big, but it's compact.
That's
It
not what
has
I'm saying, Nine, at all. It's not about that. It's about the point of like, why would you use a ship? Not even for money, but like, if you're doing it for cargo hauling or if you're doing it for any purpose, why would you want to use a ship that has less cargo, right? Like, if it's because you want to have a hangar at the top, then yes, this is like a cheaper version of the Polaris now, which is really sick, or a cheaper version of the Karak. So that's awesome, right? I love that. But at the same time, it's like, oh no, you have it's a pretty cool one actually. I will say it has a lot of stuff. I just think it should have more storage. I feel like why 96? Why not like
that
100?
much big, but it's compact.
I guess
It
the
has a
mathematics behind
landing
it.
pad there with
But then why not like
two
110, 112,
small
120?
refueling parts.
We've extended the Max's habitation kitchen area to have
Ooh,
its own
nice.
bunk room.
That
On
looks
the lower
pretty.
deck, we've replaced the long cargo bridge sort of area with a troop deployment area where
Ooh.
some soldiers can jump out of like an extending gantry.
Oh?
And between that
Oh,
and
yeah.
the cargo bay,
Oh,
there's a
yeah.
small medical room.
No other MISC ships
Oh, hell yeah.
has a medical bay, so it was a bit hard at the first to get used.
No fucking way it has a Okay, this ship's awesome. Wait, this ship's like the best all-rounder then. This is the ship you would take out in a group. This is like the go. The only thing that I'm scared of now, boys, is the shields. This ship has to be like tankier than a Taurus or tankier than like an A2 or some shit like that, boys, because this ship looks good. Wait. The medbay is crazy. So I got to see what the pilot guns are too, though, because I want a good pilot ship, right? Like, you don't want to fly a ship and it's just not goated. This is like the best.
Design will be. What I feel the people will notice most will be the aesthetic of it. This bright lights. And
Two size
those
threes?
metal
What does the Taurus
floors.
have? Am I dumb?
It's a bit high tech, but it's not like very high maintenance.
The engineering and the cockpit are the same as the Max.
CG.
In the cockpit, it's very spacious. It's accommodate pilot.
Yeah, way
co-pilot.
better than the Andromeda.
It looks
But yeah, because like compared to what the Andromeda is, the Andromeda isn't labeled as the all-rounder. It's labeled as the gunship or whatever. That shit is not a gunship compared to this. Are you kidding me? Dude, this makes the Aurora, the Andromeda look like a bitch. This, like, even this cockpit alone makes the Andromeda look like a bitch. Taurus is 1 size 3? Oh, so it is going to be tankier. So it's you're saying it's going to have 2 size 3s? So it should be like the same, right? It should be like at least similar.
Integrated with the bridge.
Because I always like forget how like the two shields work versus this and like that stuff. Because it's like the Redeemer has like hella shields or whatever it is, but it gets like 2 tapped.
At first glance, it resembles a shrine to warfare with all the red lights around and the ammunition and the turret seats on the left and the right. It looks really
I don't know.
cool.
They need. What's the?
The
This
animations
is
are
a good like
from the hatch closing over the
gunship. Yeah, this is a very
the
good
seat
gunship.
rotating and going into the turret.
Oh hell
and
yeah.
The cons sliding out.
Oh, what the
The
fuck?
seat rotating and going into the turret.
Whoa, it comes out hella. That looks like alien chat. That looks like the mouth of the
The
xenomorph, dude.
cons sliding
This looks
out
crazy.
in preparation for battle.
The Starlancer would be
Size
for,
5,
like,
so you just
teams
put
of
you put
players who
attritions on
really
that
like
bitch.
Missions in a large group of like soldiers.
DBs, whatever.
As well as like the actual people crewing the ship and the turrets, you've got quite a lot of space for ground pounders with
Ooh,
rifles.
that would be sick,
The cargo bay
Shas.
in the
What the
back
fuck,
can be
yeah.
used for like some of the smaller vehicles like the Cyclone. I think it's a
Okay.
really good ship for like just team play.
Yeah, it looks like a very, very team-focused, good ship. I think, I'm not gonna lie, boys.
I think it's a really good ship for like
That might
just
be the best
play.
team ship they've released for like a small group of people in a while. This is like, or maybe ever. Because this is just like you have the 1, 2, 3 turrets as well as the pilot. So you have 4 people. A 4-person ship. 96 SCO cargo, which is pretty good. Yes, we are, CJ. Double overtime? Jesus Christ, 9. That's actually beautiful. Dude, it's like, it's 4 people plus 96 SCU of storage, 2 size 5 weapons, 1 on each side. What's the top? That's the thing. Is that size 4 or size 3s? Yeah, this is a good orbital laser ship. Unless it's not tanky. It has to be tanky, though. That's the only sad part. Because, like, if it's not tanky, that's, like, sad. We'll just have to see how it is in combat. Because that was not bad at all, boys. This guy. It is a well-done looking ship. It does look like an AC-130 of space. I'm not going to lie. That guy said it perfectly when they put the cannons on there. Now, this is what I'm going to say right here.
What
You
we've
could
done
have
is
5 people even,
stripped out.
and then have someone in a gunner in one of these. The thing is, though, is like, it's not fun to fly these ships in my... Well, it's fun to fly them, but it's not fun to fly these in combat. The Furies, they just... Dude, you get 2-tapped. Like, if you're going up against a guy with size 5 guns, or you're going up against, like, an arrow or any of those things, they'll just kill you in like 2 seconds. I feel like the snub fighters, they're not as good as they should be yet. That's the only thing. I bet you couldn't. That's the thing. Or how long is the F7? Because like,
landing pad there with
oh, that's sick, by the way, that the fucking landing pad has a staircase going up to it. Remember, guys, Morphologist said this a while back, and it's stuck with me ever since. If you want something to feel more elegant, more fancy, more rich, staircases. Now, that's why the 400i is so good, because he says they use grand staircases and shit like that, and I completely agree. The grand staircases of it make it better. It makes it feel like a better ship, because you're not just going up like a cheap-ass elevator, right? Like, elevators kind of feel overdone. Hey, what's up, SuperTube? Thank you so much, dude. for sub. But this is sick. Dude, the staircase on the 890 is beautiful. Exactly. But, oh, the chat was weird there. What the hell was that? It was weird.
We've extended the Max's.
This is just beautiful. Is my chat frozen? That was weird. Dude, I think, how much is this ship going to be, though?
Kitchen area to have its own bunk room. On the lower deck, we've replaced the long.
I want to crew one of these with some people.
With a troop
hey, what's up, Kickstands?
area where some.
It was doing that yesterday? That's so weird.
Out of like an extending gantry.
350?
And between that and
look,
cargo bay is a small
I'm not gonna lie, that seems reasonable for what it is. 350 is a lot of fucking money, but when you think about it, boys, it's like when you buy a Taurus, you're paying 200. When you buy some of the other Connies, it can be more. And just like those ships being that much, it's like you're playing with like maybe one other friend or whatever. But when you're talking about playing with like a group of like 4 people, possibly even 5 people, that makes more sense, I guess. Yeah, that's not too bad. I really do think that ship looks good, boys. I think that ship looks awesome. Is it on Urkel yet? Is it on Urkel? I can't imagine that it is. Let me just look it up real quick. If I can upgrade to it, it will only cost me $100, so I might just... Bro, yeah, that might be worth it. That may be worth it, of course. Let me see, boys. It's not on Urkel, sadly. Okay. The medbed alone is worth it? Well, wait, where do you go pledge for it? Like, is it already, like, available for purchase? How does everyone always have shit pledged? Everyone's always got shit pledged, and I'm like, dang, bro. Like, the thing got announced. Like, everyone's like, oh, I've got this pledge for a year now. And I'm like, damn, how do you even access something like that? Am I dumb? They had it available last year at IE? Oh, okay. That's what it was. Okay. Dude, what are your thoughts on it, Stro? I need your thoughts. I need to hear this, bro. I need to hear this. Because, of course, I'm relating everything to a Connie. And, brother, it looks good. I think, I don't know if you heard what we said before, Stro, but Nine pointed out, he was like, he literally said just compare it to the Aurora. I mean, the Andromeda. Why'd I say Aurora? He's like, compare it to the Andromeda. And I'm going to be honest, brother. Like, that makes the Andromeda not even look like a gunship. It makes it look like a baby bitch version of a ship. Because, like, the fact that the, ooh. Yeah, true. It probably will handle like a bathtub, but, okay, wait, why is my, okay, there we go. But I'm just thinking, boys, like, honestly, if you do compare it even just to that Connie, the one that literally is, like, in the same realm of it, it blows it out of the park, which is so good. As a gunship, compare it to the fucking Redeemer, right? Like, compare that to the Redeemer. It has just as many turrets, 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever, right? Like, it has, like, just as many guns, if not more. Plus, it has a medbed, storage, all of that. I think it looks beautiful. That looks like a very, very good ship. Yeah, exactly. Dude, the medbed's crazy. I didn't see that shit. Like, I didn't even know it had that. So as soon as it showed it, I was like, oh my god. Yeah, it just wins. Boys, I want to do some of these, salvage missions. But the thing is I want to see which ones can pay a lot. Now, there's some that, obviously, this one is 50,000 AUEC. Those are some big boy missions. But when you look at it, it's like not the goated stuff, right? It's a fucking retaliator. So I want to see if some of these missions have loot. Now, I've heard from a couple of people that they can actually have loot. So I kind of want to see if there's any cargo inside one of these. I want to see if there's any cargo, if it's worth it, if it's fun, if it gives you a lot of RMC for maybe getting a retaliator as well as the loot that's there. What kind of possibilities are we looking at here? So that's what I want to see. I'm not sure on this, but it is slower and turns worse than a Connie, I think. Well, yeah, it's definitely gonna turn worse. I mean, even if we didn't know that now, like, it guaranteed will. It just, yeah, I'm very excited. Andromeda costs $9 less on the store, though. Yeah, $9 less, but you're getting $90 less. Like, think about it this way, right? Like, $100 less, you're getting $100 of a worse product. That's the thing, too. I don't think there are a lot of these larger all-rounders besides Connie, Corsair, and now Max. Yeah, exactly. What are the other $350 range ships as a comparison level other than the Galaxy? Bro, no, that's the thing too. Yeah, exactly. Around that price point too, what is even competing with it? Look for a ship that has a cargo grid. Well, the Retaliator does, I thought. Am I dumb? I thought it did. I'm going to go jump there and see. I swear to God the Retaliator had cargo. Am I dumb? Oh my God, am I dumb? Does it not? It doesn't. Bro, why did I think it did? What am I thinking of? What chat, what ship am I thinking of? The Retaliator having a cargo grid. I wasn't thinking the Reclaimer or the anything like that, but also wait. Hammerhead cleanup for 23K around yellow. This might be goated. Wait, these might be it again. Okay, let me go check out the Hammerhead and see how that works too. How do these work, by the way? Are they timed? They might not even be timed, are they? Let's go jump over here. Retaliator's a modular. It can have a cargo. Oh, okay. The Retaliator is. Taurus probably still the best money spent on a pledge, sadly. Yeah, I think it's just like in a weird spot though, where it's like and correct me if I'm wrong, but I want to speak for a couple people here. I feel like everyone's getting a little tired that the Taurus is so OP. Or not that it's OP, but that you don't have another choice, right? You guys get what I'm saying? Do you know Vaughn bounty hunter missions and you just go into the area around it, salvage those dead ships floating around? That works too. But we're not looking for salvage. We're looking for, like, if these can spawn cargo. Personally, think that from a pledge perspective, the Andromeda is a better deal unless you are willing / have a lot of money to spend. I guess, but if you're going to say that that's a better deal than the Taurus... Like, if we're just going off what's the best deal in the pledge store, then it's the Taurus still. The Taurus beats the Andromeda. Like, it does. Can't you take off the tractor beam at the bottom and put a gun anyway? I already know that you have 4 freaking pilot guns that are size 5 plus a turret on top and a tractor beam and 170 SU of storage. Like, it's hard to really beat the Taurus. And that's why they just need to make more ships that perform just as well. The thing I would say that is the problem about the TAC is, like, did you guys say that it was 232 SU containers? Now, that's cool, right? Like, the Taurus holds the same. Like, it holds just 232s. But then you can, like, do the stuff where you fit even more or whatever. Honestly, I don't see a lot of people having need for 4 SU boxes. Like, why not just make it 332s? Like, just evenly 332s. That way you can fit a 24 and stuff. Or you can fit some, like, 16s. You can fit, like, 2 16s, 2 those things. Like, that kind of stuff. And just make that a little bit better, you know what I mean? I feel like it's just a little weird to have the other things. Taurus being the meta ship for it being still slightly out of date, no gold, is a bit boring. True that. I think they just... It's been the thing, though, that I've always said is, like, I feel like they need to buff other ships rather than nerf it, though. Because it's like, when you go ahead and nerf a ship and make it worse, I know a lot of people say they need to nerf it. It's like... Then you're flying around in a bunch of shitters, right? Like, wouldn't it feel a lot better to fly around in a bunch of awesome ships that you paid money for, right? Like, when you're paying $200 for a ship, I'm just going to say it out loud, boys. I'm going to say it out loud. $200 is not a little bit of money. $300 is not a little bit of money. Think what you guys could get for $300. Triple overtime? Wait, that's actually beautiful, 9. What the fuck? Like, think about $350. Like, what you could get IRL, right? Like, that's like groceries a month almost for some people. Chump change real. But, like, groceries a month, chat. Or a ship with your friends. And the thing is like, do you really want to get a ship with your friends that costs your groceries for the month that in reality could be a little bit better if they just tweaked a couple things? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, instead of making other ships worse, like, wouldn't it feel a lot better if you could go out with your homies and instead of, like, having a ship that you, for some reason, like, you know, you can only carry 2 32s or whatever, wouldn't it be more fun if, like, when you go out, You only have to bring one ship. You don't have to have a second cargo ship with people pulling up with you or just stuff like that. Wow, no cargo. That's a little crazy. How much RMC can you actually get from a hammerhead? I want to test this right now. I am sadly, excuse me, in the cinch and a braid though. I do need to upgrade it. I just never update it because the guides, boys. Remember that. But I don't know. What is your guys' opinion on that? I want to see a lot of your guys' opinion. You guys have a lot of varying opinions, and I love that about the chat. Yeah, sadly didn't have anything. I'll have to check inside though, because I don't believe the scanner sometimes. And yeah, Fender, people have been speculating on it though. Is the Idris now announced? Bro, dude, we need to see it. We need to see the fucking Idris. One of my literal, not even one of my literal favorite video I've ever recorded. We were even talking about it during the subathon was with Stro. The Idris versus Idris fight was unlike anything else in Star Citizen. The fact that we pulled up and we had, it was like a fully crewed Idris because Stro was flying it. I was in a not a pilot seat. I was in a gunner seat, and all the NPCs were still alive in our gunner seat, and they were fighting the other Idris. So it was just like 5, 6, 7, 8, whatever turrets versus that many turrets. It was just beautiful. It was like the best thing ever. I know you love that shit, Stro. That was beautiful, bro. That was so gorgeous. But like I yearn for that again. Not a problem buying a ship. I can wait. WCJ, thank you, bro. Nah, actual W mans. By the way, UBG guys, hey W9. Yeah, honestly, the best time I've ever had playing the game, bro. It was like insane how good it was. It felt so different than anything else in Star Citizen, and I feel like that's what we're missing out on is having fully crewed ships that you don't need to get 30 players on. Now, it's fun to have 30 players in a lobby and do these big, like, crazy event things, right? But at the same time, it's like, if you're a person that doesn't like playing with a lot of people, maybe you have social anxiety, maybe you just don't have a mic, or maybe you just don't like playing with other people, it's like, I wish that there were more options for those kind of people, that they could have a ship like the Idris with NPCs in it, right? Because aren't they planning to have NPCs help gun ships and stuff like that? That'd be so sick. Bigger the ships get, the less solo players will be around. Not sure how they're going to balance it for the future. True that. True that. But, I mean, what I want to point out to so many people right now, too, is, guys, when you pull up to a PAF, or you pull up to an OLP, and you see a Polaris there, what are the chances that the Polaris even has 2 gunners in it? So low. Maybe it's different for you guys, but every time I've gone up against a Polaris, they don't even have fucking gunners in it. And that's what the problem is. These guys are spending thousands of dollars on a ship, and they got no gunners. Solo play, definitely a big thing to look at moving forward, especially solo ship balance. Exactly. Bro, the balance, I feel like, is going to be so hard for them to do, because I want engineering. Like, it would be fun. Like, you thug out a fight, and, like, I feel like a couple of you guys have played Tarkov, but the way I can relate it to, right, is like in Tarkov, you have gear fear, right? So you go into the raid and you have gear that's on you and you don't want to die and lose it, right? Same thing with your ship in Star Citizen. Maybe you have cargo on it, whatever it is, right? You don't want to die and you don't want to lose it, right? Now, on top of that, in Tarkov, you get crazy ass buck fever. As soon as you down a guy and as soon as you kill a guy, and you open up his body and you got all that loot, like you're looting him, you open his backpack up, you got all this crazy stuff, you got insane loot in here, you know, you got hundreds of thousands of rubles, you got in like this armor you've never even seen before, a weapon you've never seen before, it's got crazy attachments on it, you're like, oh my god, you're shaking. Your hands are shaking, you're getting scared, you're like, oh my god, dude, there's no way, I have to get out. And then what you do is you have to try to get to the extraction without dying. There's other players trying to kill you, there's NPCs, all that stuff, right? And you have that buck fever of like, dude, I don't want to lose this, right? And I think Stro and a couple others can agree with me on this, boys. Star Citizen used to have that. They used to have the thing where if you pulled up to, what was it? Daymar or whatever it was, like Brio's Breaker Yard, you didn't know if there were players there. You didn't know if there were players camping there. You didn't know if players were going to pull up when you were selling. You didn't know if when you went to go sell, there was a dude around the corner. Star Citizen has got to add stuff like that again to make it feel crazy. And I think, I'm going to say, I think engineers, what that is going to be that, boys. Think about it this way, right? You just finished killing a ship. You got 60 SU of maze on you behind you, right? You've never had this much maze in your freaking life. And all of a sudden, you're in a battle with another player. You finish killing that player. And now you got to get out of your ship because your ship's on fire. You got to go repair components. You're scared because if you don't do that, you're going to die. It's the same type of thing as in Tarkov, where you have to med up, right? Like as soon as a fight happens or something, and right when it finishes, you're pressing 4, you're opening your inventory, you're putting your hemostat bandages on, you're doing your Saliwas, your painkillering, your splinting, your CMS kitting, all that stuff. The after fight chills you guys get in Tarkov, like after you end up killing a dude, taking his loot, and you're healing up, like you're really like recovering. You're sitting there like, holy shit, what's the next step? Okay, how do I get out? How do I go and how do I turn this into the actual money? Like, what do I do? Like, what's the route that I have to go? How do I avoid players? Or if I run into players, how am I going to kill them? What's the plan? That kind of stuff, right? And I think engineering is going to add that to Star Citizen. I'm sorry if I ranted a lot there and you guys didn't like that, but I feel like I don't really give my opinion on certain things too much. And I really think engineering is going to add that aspect. And I think a lot of you guys could somewhat agree with what I just said. I don't know. Good shit, 9. They finally won. It will be interesting, bro. The AI blades, oh man. There's also rumors. Yeah, that's what I've been hearing too. People keep saying on like YouTube videos and stuff too. There definitely has to be a balance. I hate losing all my gear when I die, but I also am no longer afraid to die. Losing my ship and cargo is still the same feeling though. Well, the thing is for me, right, is like if I get a bug and I can't quantum jump somewhere or I can't do anything or whatever, right, you just exit your seat, you backspace. You respawn. Right? It's like I love being able to have whatever gear I want on me. But like, what's the risk? Now, I don't want it to be some crazy risk where we have to like reset our character or buy all new armor or just do all that stuff. Like that, I don't like. But at the same time, what if Star Citizen was Tarkov-esque? Where every single time you went into your spaceship, it was like a fucking raid in Tarkov. If you go there and you die, you lose everything. Right? Not everything, but like you lose a lot of shit. You lose everything you have on you. Your ship takes a day to come back. Whatever it is. Like that kind of stuff. Would it make it better? What do you guys think? Would adding risk to Star Citizen make it better? I think it could. But it's definitely not something that I want, right? Like I didn't want a new MFD display. This is the best thing I could think of, right? Is like I didn't want the new MFDs. I thought it was weird. I thought it was too much work. I thought it was dumb. But then now I'm like, bro, if I had the old MFDs, I'd cry. Like, this shit is so good. The fact I can press F and I can press parts, cargo, I can scroll here, I can do all that. I love it. Why would I want anything different? So it's like sometimes we don't know what we want until we get it. You know what I mean? As well that there's going to be more and more systems released, so getting to home station will be riskier. Exactly. Like, that's why it would be cool to have some risk too, right? But I think the best way they could go about it, and I'm just sad that like no devs would watch the stream or no devs would like take this advice and stuff, but they need to take being able to sell it Grimhex, Crew 4, Crew 5 out of the game. You need to be able to only sell drugs and maize and weevil eggs and shit like that to places like Brio's Breaker Yard. And they need to make it to where you can sell 32 SU containers there. Because right now, like, what's the risk? After you get the loot, you jump to Grimhex, you're fine. I don't find that I will put myself at more risk knowing that my gear... Right? Like, you wouldn't put yourself at risk. Exactly, right? But then it's like... It's a thing of, like, what if there's goated missions? Oh, you do find... Oh, exactly. Okay, that's... I was gonna literally try to give an example of why I think you would put yourself at more risk. But yeah, okay, good, yeah. No, like, it's so true like that, right? Like, it's a more gambling thing. And I feel that if there's missions that have a bigger payday, but you're gonna risk some shit, people are gonna have fun doing it, right? Look at executive hangars right now, right? Executive hangars, bro. You don't really put that much on the line until you get like all the comp boards and stuff. And it's like when you get those comp boards, it's like you got that risk, you got that beating in your chest feeling that like is so good. I haven't had that feeling in Star Citizen of like, holy shit, I gotta get out, I gotta get this, I gotta do this or whatever, since I did that executive hangar. I hate to say it, but bring back the gear fear until insurance is a thing for gear. Bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. I think they should keep it how it is right now. But I think just in like the next update, like, how hard really would it be to just have a whole separate kiosk that's like, it shows a list of all your gear? 'Cause like, could you imagine how amazing it would be if I could just like go to Seraphim and I could just claim my gear, like my subscriber flare gear, or whatever it is, right? Like the stuff I have, like, you know how easy it would be just to grab that gear and just get it shipped to Seraphim or something like that? I feel like so many people would do that. Remember this decision, I'm upgrading my pledge from Andromeda to the TAC. I have a $100 store credit anyway. Oh, there you go then. But yeah, worth it as fuck. The Grand Slam shirt is on its way, by the way. It should be here tomorrow. Oh, hell yeah, 9. Shout out Vitality. Smokey's like, if 9 gets it, then I get a fly on it. He's like, if 9 gets it, I'm joining that Discord. I'm fucking playing. I'm already thinking the same thing. Nah. The only risk is the initial escape. Everything else is pretty easy. Yeah. True that. The power triangle was fucking good. I liked it a lot. But this does make more sense. And honestly, it feels good. It feels like, it doesn't feel like it's a bad thing at all. Also, boys, hammerheads give so much fucking RMC. Like, this is way more worth it than doing a, like panels. Like, this is well more worth it. Like, this is, like, kind of insane. I'll just buy it for Kabu to borrow. Oh, W. There you go. No, I'm just kidding. No, it actually really does look like a ship that's fun to take out with your boys. Right? Like, I want to have... So, CJ, what I want to have, right, is, like, think when we play League of Legends, right? Think when we play League of Legends. We have fun, we talk, we shithouse, we do all that stuff, right? Now, could you imagine having that fun in Star Citizen? But, like, the thing that I'm worried about, right, is, like, boys, I got a question. What do you do with the TAC? Now, I understand its uses, and I love it, right? But, like, what do you do with it? Like, what missions do you go do, or what, like, places do you go at? Is that wild to ask? Like, I feel like, what does it actually, like, what is it good for? Like, what kind of mission things? Because, like, I see it could be, like, good for Vaughn missions or bounty hunters or stuff like that. But, like, at the same time, it's, like, it is hard to sit there nowadays and just do, like, 10 bounty missions with your homies. It's a flying brick, real. I don't know. The TAC looks fucking awesome, Riddick. The TAC looks awesome. There's better ships in some stances, right? But at the same time, it's like, I don't know. It's a better all-rounder than the Connie. It just loses in storage right now. That's it. Yeah, true that. True that, 9. Some people can dislike it. But I wanted to come on here and have like actual conversations with some of the people in the chat, because I know, like, when I do the streams and stuff, maybe I'm recording videos or just shit like that. So I wanted to have, like, some more of these before we get back into, like, the whole, like, content, recording videos, streams and stuff like that as well. Real. But, like, you don't get bored of doing, like, bounty hunter missions, like, 30 times? What's more tactically beneficial? Have a crude TAC or a Polaris? Well, true, right? But at the same time, like, the only, like, I don't know. I feel like for the main majority of people, right, it's going to be more financially feasible for so many groups, so many organizations, so many people that are hanging out to have a TAC rather than a Polaris. And at the same time, what I've been saying, right, is, like, if you have a Polaris with 5 people on it, or a TAC with 5 people, I'm going to go ahead and say it, boys. You guys can get mad at me for what I saved. I was thinking about doing a highlight video, but honestly, there's too much. There's too much. I do have a recording of doing the drink, though, which was fucking funny. But, like, what I'm thinking, boys, right, is, like, I would go out on a limb and say that if you had 5 people on a Polaris and 5 people on the TAC, you would have more fun on the TAC. Is that crazy to say? Because when you look at the Polaris, it's a big ship. and it feels like a little bit like a ghost town, right? But when you're on the TAC, everyone's close. You got the back, right? Like you got the hangar doors that like everyone can walk into. They could drive up the vehicles into it. They could have some fun. It's like smaller, so it makes it more homey, right? It's the thing of like when you have, like say you have a mansion, right? And it's like it's just white and glass and concrete. It's a house. It's not a home, right? And I think the Polaris is a house, not a home, compared to the TAC. Dude, they're saying 2 size 3 shields, brother. But honestly, if that shit better be, it better be tanky. Because I'm tired of Star Citizen releasing ships that have multi-crew capabilities and fun things like that, but they're just not tanky. Okay? I don't want to pull up in a Cutlass Black and get 2-shot by a dude in a Connie and then I'm just dead. Like, that's not fun to me, right? I want to actually be in these longer fights. No game has ever had a better TTK, time to kill, and it's been more fun, right? Look at Warzone. New Warzone, right? Loki sucks dick because even if a guy's like 10 times worse than you, he just has to hit a couple more shots than you. If he gets the jump on you, you're instantly dead, which can be good in some situations, but like, if the TTK is too fast, it just sucks. Now, before people say, what about Counter-Strike or Rainbow Six Siege, where like you could just one-tap someone, that's so different. That is a first-person shooter where like that is a different kind of thing. When it comes to like the space combat, I feel like you gotta be able to like live a little bit. Like I want some 10-minute fights, boys. I don't want some it starts and it's over in 2 seconds or a minute. I want a 10-minute fight where you can fuck up 5 or 6 times and not die, but still be able to thug it out and have fun with the boys. You know what I mean? Exactly, died. I'm just saying, like, TTK, I feel like that's a thing they have to address too in Star Citizen, because I don't want to buy, like, if I was a guy looking out to go buy the TAC, right, for $350, I don't want to buy the TAC and get one-tapped. Like, I don't want to buy the TAC and just die to a Connie every time when mine's fully accrued and that guy's a solo. The Connie is still the strongest series of ships second to the Hammerhead. Exactly. That's what I'm saying too, right? But what's ridiculous, CJ, or CG, is not that the Connie is the second strongest. It's not that the Connie is like a super strong ship. It's that every other ship is a baby back bitch. That's what it is. And excuse my profanity. Watch your profanity. But it's like, why when I get in Mercury Star Runner or whatever it is, why when I get in a Star Runner do I have the same shields as when I'm in a Cutlass Black? Or why when I get in a Cutlass Black do I get killed so easily? Ships like the Cutlass Black, like, I don't know, just ships that have gunners in general should just be tankier. Because it's like you're over there flying you and another dude, and then all of a sudden you're just like dead. I want my baby back, baby back, baby back, bitch. Bro, the baby back. Nah, that commercial's funny, bro. But I don't know. That's just how I feel, boys, right? Like, I feel like it's not crazy to say that other ships should be stronger. Or the better thing you can do is make some weapons weaker. No, you can't do that, right? Because if my size 5s act like size 4s, I'm pissed. I'm gonna say it. If my size 5s are like size 4s, I'm pissed. Right? They just need to make a couple ships tankier. But then you're running the risk of, shit, I guess I didn't even think about that. If ships are tankier, then size 4s are out forever. Right? Think about that. If your Cutlass Black is tankier, imagine fighting in a fight, Cutlass Black versus Cutlass Black right now, right? But now imagine if your size 4s are just better, or your shields are better, then your size 4 weapons or size 3 weapons, whatever they are just shit now. That is true. Oh no, there's a lot of stuff that has to get balanced, and I thank God that I'm not on the balancing team because it is a way harder job, and I feel like we don't give them enough credit because it's like they change one thing, it affects 6 different things, you know? Oh shit, my chat wasn't loading. Anything I missed? Not much, Papa Doms. We're just talking about ships and stuff. My size 7s in the Perseus hit like a geriatric boxer, I'm gonna be upset. Exactly. Size 7 should be like 3-shotting ships. Physicalized armor is supposed to be a thing, but we need to see how it actually plays in the game. True. I didn't see this that Paddle said. Paddle joined and he said TTK will go up drastically when with engineering and physical components / armor. No more ship pool HP. If someone breaks, you fix it and you don't blow up until your power plant does. Bro, because I feel like, is this crazy to say, boys? But I feel like they could take some stuff and learn from like Sea of Thieves of like repairing your ship, and I know that's what they're going for, but like in a Sea of Thieves fight, if you're on a brigantine or whatever, the 3-person ship, and you're getting shot the entire time by these guys, if you have a good crew of bucketing water out and repairing the holes, maybe you're not fighting back, right? Maybe you're not fighting back because you're too busy repairing and stuff, but it's like that's how it should be, right? Like you're taking on so much damage, but you're not fighting back. I feel like that's what would be cool, right? It's like, imagine like you have 2 dudes in your ship that are just engineering the fuck out of your ship, right? And it's like every time your component's about to go out, someone repairs it. Someone repairs it. They do this, right? And your ship's actually able to sustain. I'm not even going to say that name. It feels racist. Chat? Yo! They instantly just shot me. Holy fuck. I know they're bad guys. But like, goddamn. I'm dead. Chat, I was supposed to turn way faster. I guess that's why they called it risky salvage. So my question is, I mean, it's a very risky salvage. I don't know how much we had in the filler station. I want to check and see. Yes, those were NPCs that Soft Death does. They spawned in. Now, we're at the, what? 35-minute mark, about 36, 37 minutes or something with estimated security arrival time. So if the security pulls up in 35 minutes, I wonder if it's a set timer for the NPCs to show up, because I know NPCs used to show up in the past. So let's just look right here real quick. We have 3, 6, 9, 12, 13 right here in the back of the ship. And then in here, we had like another 3. So we managed to get 16 SCUs before the bad guys showed up. That really does suck. Our ship is dead now. So we got 24% of the hammerhead done in that time, which isn't too bad. I'm not able to go up here, which is really, really weird. It's acting a little strange. Okay, so that just means we have to be careful. It looks like the Aegis Hammerhead cleanup mission is worth it. If I could go over here to my contract thing, this pays 23k. So I know it's like being a little bit weird and I can't see anything with the chair floating there and how the guys work when you're in space and stuff and you're like flying. It's a little bit weird, but let me go out here and check this kind of shit. I love it, chat. I love this ship for this reason specifically. The fact you can't get out of your ship is awesome. Like, what am I supposed to do? The fact that if you have boxes in your ship, you just can't get out. I guess we get back. We can escape to menu. Guess we're stuck here. I guess we just can't look at our Moby Glass at all. Okay. Nice. We can't look at our Moby Glass. We can't, like, check any information. We can't do any of that. That's always fun, boys. That's always fun. No, I don't need to get picked up. We're good. Oh, fuck. I was in combat. Oh, Jesus. GG. How am I still in combat? What the hell? Wait. That's so weird. How was I still in combat? No, you're good, CG. It's a learning experience. I know that, like, what was it on the old salvage missions? It was like a 20-minute timer, but at 10 minutes, that's when bad guys showed up. So like, you only had 10 minutes to do anything. So that was always different. So I was kind of anticipating something to happen here, but I thought it was gonna be way closer to the time period, and not. What the fuck? Now, how does this make sense? Now, how does this make sense? That I spawn into my weapons off my body. And I can't grab it. Now, how does this make sense, chat? What the fuck? And we can't even open our inventory because all this stuff is happening like this. Like, and we're just flying. Because they had to change that shit back then. I still hate that update. Try to get the holster option or drag it to your backpack. That's what I was trying to do. Is try to drag it. But, like, that's the thing I really didn't like in the update of, like, where you're just, like, always floating into space. Okay, it doesn't look like I can grab the weapon even at all. Like, I could get it here, but that's it. Yeah, this is just weird that, like, how would this even happen? It was on my backpack and I exit to menu and I come back and it's not there. That's a little weird. Is my Moby Glass working now? Nope. Still not working. When do you think they're ever going to get that figured out, boys? Where your Moby Glass isn't, like, the biggest thing in the entire known universe. That's pretty annoying. Oh, well. Only starts at real Papadoms. What's up, PlayTube? How you doing, man? Moin? What does that even mean? Moin, moin, moin? How sad. Wait, you lost your whole backpack when rejoining? Wait, that kind of stuff's happening? Well, that's what's sick, right? Right, Kickstand? Is like, imagine if engineering was in the game where, like, that happened to you and you get soft death by NPCs and then you just fix it, right? But at the same time, do you think, CJ, do you guys think that they'll have, like, NPCs full death now, though? Like, when engineering comes out, there's no way they would keep it the same, right? Because if they kept it the same, then, like, what? You'll just fix your ship, and then the NPCs are going to be flying around you like they do right now? Because right now, right, like, if you get soft death, the NPCs are just flying around you. We literally just saw that. They were just hovering around me, right? But, like, if you manage to fix your ship, as soon as you fix it to where it's like it counts as like a not soft death ship anymore, the NPCs will just shoot you again. 5 minutes ago, walking in 18 and helmet disappeared until third relog. It just showed back up. What the fuck? My parallax weapon's on me. Yeah, what? Okay, you guys are right. That's so weird. What the actual heck? Yeah. They will want you to try to fix your ship, at least for testing. Not sure how long that would work. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? But, like, if you go to fix your ship and the NPCs are just hovering around you, they'll just kill you again, no? Let's record a little intro real quick, boys. Oh, wait. Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Kabutop, so welcome to another Star Citizen video. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys salvaging. And we'll go here. If you guys are new to Star Citizen and don't know what salvaging If you guys are new to Star Salvage? What the fuck, chat? If you guys are new to Star Citizen and don't know what salvaging is, well, I got the best guide for you guys right here. There's two different variations of salvage. There are salvage missions, and then there are salvage... There are two different variations of salvaging. You have your missions right here where you pay a certain type of fee to actually get the mission, or you could go to your unverified mission and get salvage right here where you actually can get paid to do riskier salvage missions, but there is also another option. There's an option that I have covered multiple times on my channel called salvaging panels, but that's not what we're doing today. I want to show you guys the salvage missions and see if they're not only actually worth it, but if you could get good contraband in those missions as well. We'll go back here, and then I'll do... Today, I want to show you guys specifically these risky salvage missions. Now, I just did a mission and ended up dying. I'm going to put some clips in here for you guys in a second. But right here, we have a Misk Starfarer, a Cutlass Black, and a Prospector. Now, I honestly do not really want the Misk Starfarer, so all I'm going to have to do is just accept the mission and then abandon it. What that's going to do is after a little bit of time, another salvage mission will pop up that I could go ahead and try to complete. The mission that I think is really good is actually if you guys could get the Hammerhead cleanup. The mission that I think is really good is the Hammerhead cleanup mission. Basically, you pull up to the Hammerhead and you start salvaging it like you would salvage any other ship, and it is super, super easy to do. You still have your free fly ships? Yeah, that happens sometimes. It's pretty good when that happens, though. Right here, you can see that this is a Drake Caterpillar cleanup, which I will go ahead and accept as... no, I don't want to do that one. We don't want to do that one, chat. That one's a weird one. We want to say, these risky cleanup missions are a little bit dangerous, though. As soon as you accept a mission, like the ones I have previously done, all you have to do is go to the area, find the ship, and start salvaging. But beware, after about 20 minutes or so, NPCs will show up to start attacking you. If you guys do not have anything to cover yourself with, maybe you're only in a vulture or something like that, you will be in danger. So after about 15 minutes, make sure to actually leave the mission, abandon it, and then start a new one. I am recording this after I just died, so make sure to go to Seraphim Station or wherever you guys are, pick up your amazing Drake Vulture, file that claim, get in that ship, and head out to salvage. And then I want to show them how to actually update their thing too, to like upgrade it. You guys are saying database shenanigans and PTU? What's the database stuff that's happening? Is it like getting bad? Salvage contracts and salvage claims, yeah. I still have my free fly ships. If you take it out and then die, I'm pretty sure you'll lose it. There's a chance, but possibly not. Honestly, Mirage, the mission, we did die because I'm dumb, but the Hammerhead ones look pretty promising. I won't lie. They look pretty promising. I might record a different part. I don't want the Caterpillar cleanup. I really want the Hammerhead because I'm pretty sure the Hammerhead's just also better. You get the top and the bottom, and the other things like the Caterpillar like just feel weird, and they feel like a little different to salvage. This guy's definitely talking in Discord with someone right now, jumping around, trying to kill his momentum. Is he trying to see how far he can jump? I guess he's seeing how far he can jump. This is like crazy. What is this guy doing? He's just going like this and jumping. He's so like... I'm fucking up his jump. I feel bad. Database shenanigans were referring to people losing something and it coming back like days later. Oh, I thought Fitterbit was talking about that happening on the PU. That's happening on the PTU for him? Oh, that's even worse. Dude, I've seen a lot of bugs happening on the PTU right now, boys. I know it's like it's the test server and stuff, but like I thought it was going to get released literally today. So that's kind of nuts that it's like deteriorating again. Caterpillar probably has cargo? Really? You think so? Nah, there's no way the Caterpillar would have cargo in these because these are the ones you pay or you get 23K for completing. There's no way they would spawn with cargo. I'm down to go check though. Real CJ. I actually am down to go check though. That would be fun to go see. Look at this guy. Just chilling there. Okay, it's 12 o'clock now. This is when the stream would have started. I have to go pick up, by the way, guys, Taylor at 2 o'clock is when she's off. So I'm ending the stream at like 1:30. So it's like I'm still only doing like a 2.5 hour stream, but it's better than if I started at 12 and did a 1.5 hour stream. What's up, Rich? How you doing? Missed the stream and all of you. Hey, what's up, Namandra? I missed you too. How you doing, bro? Come on, give me the mission. Give me a good mission. Hammerhead cleanup. Right here, I just accepted the Aegis Hammerhead cleanup. Now, the only thing about this mission is if you guys are looking for loot, like a... I just accepted this Aegis Hammerhead cleanup mission. This is 23,000 AUEC that I'll get as a reward if I finish the mission. But if you're doing this in a Vulture, you most likely will not actually be able to finish it. If you guys are looking for loot, however, I don't think you will get that much in these unverified salvage missions. There's a possibility that you could, but I think the ones that you end up paying for are the ones that you guys can get more loot in. If you guys look over here in the regular verified missions, and you guys find these missions where you have to pay 50,000 AUEC and stuff like that, the Argo Moles, I feel like, won't have stuff, but if you guys are finding ships that, for example, have a lot of actual cargo space on them, you will have a better chance at finding loot, so I highly suggest doing those. I'm going to pull up to this Aegis Hammerhead mission now, salvage a little bit, and I'll show you guys those clips that I have now. Okay, let's go do that. So that's the thing. I just wanted that for the clip, just to literally like show it, but I do want the Caterpillar now, though, because I actually want to see if it had some... Turn the seat on the weekend? Dude, smoky. I cried. Like, you guys know I could cry on stream and stuff. But, like, I genuinely cried almost the entirety of the movie. Like, almost the entire thing. It depends on what the ship is, on why the ship is dead to begin with. I've seen ships with cargo if they're down because of a mining accident or a battle. Really? So, does it matter then or no? I wonder if they'll bring back the Wake of Disaster missions. Oh my god, those were nuts. Dude, I want them to bring back the missions in Pyro that you pay 200K to get the location for. That had pirating, that had money, like, that was good. Dude, yeah, I cried almost the entirety of the movie. I got really, really sad when Padme said, Anakin, you're breaking my heart. Oh my god. You're going down a path that I can't follow? Oh my gosh, boys. Like, the movie's so fucking good. I'm sorry, but anyone that thinks the originals are better than the prequels, I don't know, man. They have a vibe to them, yes, but I just think episodes 1, 2, and 3 are just better. I don't know. You guys can hate me if you want. You are my brother, Anakin. I loved you. Dude, so good. Yeah, I know, Finneman. I was praying that it was going to change, but it didn't. Oh, dude. Natalie Portman's the GOAT. Dude, I actually do feel sorry for her, though, because she was, like, what, 13 in the first movie? And, what was the thing? Her first, she did, like, a speech. I saw a whole thing about it. She did a speech a while back or something that the first piece of fan mail she ever got, because that was, like, her first big acting thing, her first ever piece of fan mail was, like, a R-word fantasy of some dude. Like, some dude just sent her, like, a thing, like, talking about how he would want to, like, do that to her. I was like, damn, that's fucking depressing. To get that when you're 13 is crazy. And then, like, she said a thing about, like, her, the radio station in her city, like, in her town, or whatever it was, city, town, whatever the fuck. They did a countdown until she was 18? Bro, that's demonic. That's straight up, like, fucked. Those people should be looked into. There's no 50k mission, huh? That has like good. Yeah, Vanguard, Sentinel, Drake Cutter, Ares Starfighter, Redeemer, Arrow Cutter, Argo Mole. These are shit. There's nothing here that could even have stuff. Freelancer, Mercury Star Runner. I'm gonna pull up to the Star Runner and see what that has. I just feel bad, bro. Natalie Portman's the GOAT. She said she was 13, I thought. Am I dumb? Oh, no, 13 for the other movie, 16 for Star Wars. Yeah, that's what it was. I'm stupid. Thank you. Bro, for real, bro. That's just like... For real. No, for real, 1080. Like, some horrible stuff. I know so well how our Return to Sith goes, but every time... Bro, real. But trailers are good despite being... Exactly. They're so good. I'm not saying by any means, though, that the original 3 are bad. Boys, like... Do you guys remember the first time you watched Star Wars? Like, I do. Like, I remember, like... I can have the webcam on for a little bit. I remember just, like, watching it with my dad. He put it on. And I'm just seeing, like, Luke. I'm seeing the fucking... What is it? The Jawas. Like, their big-ass car. Shit was so stupid, bro. Trying to do the 100k Vaughn missions, and it has the juice, but the target is a frigate, and it keeps melting my constellation. What you need to do, Sun Holo, is you need to quantum jump to the area, and whatever ship it is, if it's that guy, you need to just shoot him and do as much damage as you can, shooting the same spot consistently, and let him kill you. If he kills you, then what you need to... Well, is it that he has the loot, or who has the loot? Who has the loot? San Hollow. And listen carefully, because I will help you get this, bro. I'm telling you, I will help you get this. Who... That's actually so fuck 9. Constellation guarding him has the loot. A constellation? They don't even have cargo holds. Do they now? Am I dumb? Sandcrawler. Oh, okay. I'm dumb. What you need to do is, if you want to bug it out a little bit, San Hollow, when you quantum jump to the area where the bad guys are, you could quantum jump there, then jump back to Yella, and then jump back to the mission. After doing that, shoot the guy that has all the loot and kill his ship. Don't even worry about the target. Don't even worry about the guys killing you. Quantum jump away back to Yella. After quantum jumping from Yella, go back. And then what happens is no one should be attacking you. You can go to the ship that you soft-deathed, and you can take everything out and put it in without having to worry. Just like how Anakin... Oh, dude. Real CJ. Bro, I just can't believe that, like... Everyone failed him. I hate when people are like... bro, Taylor said this in the car. We were going back. We were driving back home, right, chat? By the time the quantum traveling, my shields go down, and I could die during that. If you die, you just respawn and go back there. You don't lose anything. Like, you just respawn, you jump back there. And if you die, you keep doing that. You don't have any loot on you, so it's not like you're losing anything. So it was a pirated VHS that was barely visible because of distortion. Oh my god, no, Kickstand. That's such a good way to watch it. But yeah, Sun Hollow, jump there, jump away, jump back, kill the guy, jump away, jump back, loot. And then no one should be shooting you. But like, dude, like, okay, just imagine this, guys. I'm driving back home with Taylor after the movie, and she's like, we're saying stuff, and I was like, it's just so sad because Anakin wasn't a bad guy. It's that literally everybody failed him, right? And Taylor was like next to me. She was like, he was manipulated by, he was manipulated. He was failed by them, all this. And I was like, it really just shows you the Jedi suck dick sometimes. And then Taylor goes, I'm talking about the Sith. Palpatine manipulated him. He did all this, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, whoa. Yes, but the fucking Jedi fucked it up more than anybody. Like, that was a genuine bad person, Emperor Palpatine, that was tricking him, manipulating him. You want to save your wife? Yeah, you want to save your wife? This and this, bro. Like, all that stuff, right? Yes. But, did you not see when the literal Jedi were like, hey, we're going to make you we're going to let you sit on the council, but we're not going to make you a Jedi master. We're only putting you on the council so that you can spy on Palpatine for us, and we can use you to do things that's literally against everything we teach. But it's okay. You're a fragile younger person, and you could deal with it. You could thug it out. Oh, and at the same time, you're getting manipulated by this other guy. You're having an affair. You're with this girl, so you're having all these moral dilemmas. But the only people that you thought in the world that you looked up to, that you straight up believed in, by the way, we're gonna just go back on everything we said. Bro, fuck the Jedi. That was so fucked. Yeah, Son Holo, you should do it before you attack, because what that can do is it can make it to where, like, when you like first shoot the guys, they won't even like react or anything. They'll be like frozen for a little bit. Let me do something real quick, boys. I have to find where the braid scraper module is. Excuse me. Because where am I right now? This is Arc L4. This is Arc L4. Let me see. You cannot get it here, sadly. Okay, so I just won't do it there. My nose is being weird. I'm telling you, every time I stream, it just gets weird. Thanks for the tips, bro. Well, thank you, son. Hello, good luck, bro. Good luck, man. Have you seen Andor? I have not watched it yet. Do you guys like it? I've heard bad things about it. It makes me sad. It makes me really sad. Because I fucking loved the first season. If there would have been more traffic from the Jedi Temple to the Senate building, Anakin might not have turned to the dark side. True that, literally. If he just got stopped by a cop or something. Refuse to watch new Star Wars content until I hear convincing proof that it's good. True that. How's the profit? It's going decent right now, honestly, Budless. I'm about to make a little clip right here. This is pretty good. What's on this ship? Thanks for the tips. Thank you, man. You know what? The council fucked up because they already knew from the beginning that Anakin may be a problem, and they let him be alone with Palpatine. For real. Like, they literally, they didn't trust the guy, but they still went against the whole thing of like, yeah, he's bad, and Anakin might get fucked up too, but like, they went against all of that, and they were like, whatever, let's take the fucking risk. What? Dude, he would be, bro. They would have fucking, he would have just left his ass. Okay, let me record this part. The other kind of missions that you guys could do that I previously stated are the claims that you actually purchase. Right here, we paid 50,000 AUEC to actually get this Crusader Mercury Star Runner's salvage rights. That is just in the offers tab in the salvage right here. You have to complete a mission that's like, you pay 1,000 AUEC, and then after completing that one, you pay 5,000, then 20,000, then you can unlock the 50k missions and stuff like that, which is very, very easy. What is really cool about this, though, is that if you pick ships that have large cargo grids, there's possibilities that you guys can get loot from them. All you have to do is press V, and then as you guys can see in my hand cam on the bottom right, I can just pull my trigger and I can begin scanning it. You guys can hear it. It's very quiet right there, and then it finishes. Then all you have to do is hold F and use your mouse to go up here to the screen and then press cargo. That's going to show you everything that's on the ship. Right here, processed food, 18 SCU, 3 SCU iron, some scrap, some gold, some quantanium. Most of this is not good, but the gold and quantanium are. I'm going to show you guys right now how much you could actually sell these for in a website that you guys can use to make it even easier to see it. And we're going to go to SC Trade Tools. We're going to go here. I'm over here on SC Trade Tools, which I use for almost all of my videos, and if I am planning on selling something, all you have to do is click the link in the description or type in SC Trade Tools in Google, click the Best Buyer tab right here in the middle, and then search whatever like material you are selling. Right now, currently, there was 1 SU of gold. Now, remember, we paid 50,000 AUEC for this mission, so we want to get every amount of money we can back. This 1 SU of gold is worth approximately 6,279 UEC. Now that might seem like it's a lot of money, but the only problem is guys, we're going to be salvaging that ship. So we don't want this 1 SU that's taking up room in the back of our ship when we can just salvage it and then put an RMC there, which if you guys don't know, recycled material composite is 11,000 AUEC. So almost double. There's no reason of grabbing that. But on the other hand, there is Quantanium. 1 SU of Quantanium sells for 26,000 AUEC. Meaning, even if we sell to an area like Crew L5, the maintenance area or something, it's still 23k. That means that we're making half of our money back from the mission just off of the cargo in the ship alone. That is really good because if we manage to actually go ahead and scrape everything off this ship, we'll get a bunch of AUEC as well from it, but it's really good to see that you are able to get stuff from these ships. Now, you guys could get a lot luckier than me, or you guys could get a lot unluckier than me. Hopefully you guys get a little bit luckier than unlucky, and you guys could get even more Quantanium. Now, these missions used to be so OP where you could find drugs and other stuff and even more Quantanium that you guys could do, like, even deal with or put on this ship. But it's really cool to see that Arc L4 is right there, right next to us, knowing that if any NPCs pull up to us or any players pull up to us, we could just fly there as fast as we can and most likely actually make it there without dying. What I'm going to do right now is look in the back of this ship. Look, we don't need that processed food. We don't need that scrap, but we need that Quantanium. We're instantly making half of our money back just from starting the mission before even hopping in and using the ship. That's a very good thing, in my opinion, to be able to say that you have a 50% return on investment before even like actually starting the mission. I'm going to go ahead and scrape a little bit more of this ship, see how much we could get out of this, and see how much RMC it's going to be for us to make that 50k back. Not bad, boys, not bad. You guys were all talking though. You said, no way this man called Qui-Gon Jinn the other guy. Hey, Qui-Gon Jinn is the GOAT though. Dude, you guys think the season 2 of Obi-Wan's going to be good or no? I think it's going to be a banger. I think Ewan McGregor's a fucking GOAT, and I think he needs way more in Star Wars. It's kind of crazy that, like, they haven't given him as much. Yeah. Maybe he just wanted his mom for the cheeks. Hey, yo. What if he did? Imagine he would have just bought his mother and left Anakin behind. Bro, that would... Hey. Hey, game is game, chat. Game is game. Remember that. How dare you refuse to use it? Bro, Lars, dude, Lars was just like, I don't know, boys. I'm gonna say it. Bro, they got burned. Like, genuinely. Right? Am I not tripping? Am I tripping? Lars is, Luke's dad, right, chat? Nah, his fucking protector, bro. That shit is still so crazy, like, they hit him under Darth Vader's nose. They said, I'm gonna hide your bitch ass on Tatooine. Like, the #1 place Darth Vader should have found him. It's kind of crazy he really didn't. Like, still think that Jar Jar Binks is a Sith Lord in disguise? Dude, I'm not gonna lie. That was, like, the dumbest thing when people started saying it. But it's, like, at the same time, it's, like... Bro, how else would that fucker get into politics? I don't know. I see where the Jar Jar hate's coming from. I never personally hated Jar Jar. I thought he was a pretty funny guy and, like, comedic relief and stuff. But at the same time, it's like, I can't put myself in the shoes of, like, the people that started with the originals and then watched the prequels and they're like, this is what you're doing to the franchise that I fucking love. Like, I grew up on this franchise. I've seen it forever. And then this is what you're doing. You're putting some stupid little alien dude and making all this BS up. Because it's like, when I watched the ones with Rey, now, I liked the first one, but honestly, bro, like, somehow Palpatine returned. They fly now. Bro, like, what the fuck? It's so bad. So it's like I guarantee that people in the future, like, that grew up watching those are, like, those are the best ones, right? Like, there's already people out there that think, like, the Ray ones are awesome and, like, the best movies. But yeah. I think we all hope that they are good. How Disney can mess up a franchise that is already wrote is beyond me. All they have to do is make the books canon and make movies / shows based on them. True that. True fucking that. Dude, I still just, like, am in awe of when shit gets, like, completely changed. Like, I don't know. What's your guys' opinion on The Last of Us girl, Ellie? What's your guys' opinion? I don't like her too much. I think there were definitely better options, but this girl was picked because she was known more. But, like, I don't know. I feel like it's got to be, it's script too, right? Like, she just, I feel like she complains a little too much and does stuff, but it's like, it kind of sucks that she's getting a lot of hate when it's like, bro, she got a job offer. At the end of the day, it's like, when people, like, race swap or do any of those other things for shows and movies and stuff, like, I understand it can be really frustrating to, like, the audience or, like, a lot of people, but, like, bro, if you guys got a, like, if you were an actor and someone's like, you want to be in Star Wars, bro, who the fuck is turning that down? Damn, it's a very dead server, Flappy. Hell yeah. Yeah, a lot of people are taking breaks from Star Citizen before the, until the update comes out and stuff. She got the role because her mom did voice acting. Okay. The casting is cooked, not gonna lie, twin. Bro, I love Pedro Pascal as Joel, though. Also, remember, boys, no spoilers about anything that happens. Remember that. But dude, Joel, like, such a W pick. I don't know. If anyone's against that, I think you're tripping a little bit, bro. Pedro Pascal killed it. Like, he just, I don't know. He just did that. He did that shit, bro. Bro, Mandalorian Season 1 was peak, boys. Like, what did they do, man? I really didn't like the Jack Black and Lizzo shit. Like, dude, you can't give a fucking Space Western Season 1 and then throw in Jack Black. I like Pedro in all his roles. True. The only one that I was a little bit worried in is Fantastic Four. I think I was like, it's a little bit diffy that he's Reed Richards, but honestly, I saw the trailer. I think he's going to suit it. I don't like the Eddie Munson guy from Stranger Things being Johnny. I think he can pull it off, definitely. He's done a lot of good stuff recently. I need to see Warfare, by the way, chat. Have any of you guys seen Warfare? Oh, my God. Taylor's dad saw it, told me, he said, this movie's fucking awesome. You got to watch it. I was like, oh, hell yeah, I got to see it. Because I know some people could be against stuff. Like, I love Alex Garland's movies. Bro, fucking Civil War, chat. If you didn't watch Civil War, go watch it. And if you have an opinion on Civil War without watching it, it's invalid. Civil War was one of the most goated military-esque movies like I've seen. It was so good. Like, it was crazy seeing everything in a war photographer's point of view. Like, I love that kind of shit. It definitely gave some Full Metal Jacket vibes, but not like actual like that, but just gave good stuff. Yeah, exactly, CJ. The weird-ass, like, comedy twist. Thank you so much, Nicholas. It would be so peak if we got to see Vader and Andor. Dude. I want to see that shit so bad, bro. Like, I'm just going to say it. Vader has not had some bad scenes, bro. Like, that shit is clean. In Obi-Wan, when he just fucking just kills that dude straight up. Oh, my God. I'm wrong about the Bella Ramsey mom thing. I'm not sure where I heard that from. Oh, I don't know. Bro, you're good. Don't worry. There should not be a wipe coming, Flappy. I don't think so. Just like the, I wouldn't even say partial wipe. Just the stuff, like, that's in your hangers and shit. Vader versus Obi-Wan. I need more. Dude, I need more. So good. Just like the Boogeyman, Rebels did an excellent take. Bro, I really am scared of the day where they completely fuck up Vader. Like, that's just something I don't want to think of. Because he's the GOAT. Like, he's the thing that, like, every time someone asks, like, what's the best villain or just anything about a villain, like, Vader's always been in the conversation. I've got heat stroke, which gave me a killer headache, so I'll try sleep. Oh my God, good night, Pop Doms. Be safe, bro. That sounds fucking horrible. I'm sorry. Dude, this ship is giving a decent amount of RMC too. Not terrible, boys. Andor was like the very early rebel in the timeline. He was like the original, right? To drop an ATST on him and he shrugs it off, it keeps coming. Bro. Bro, or in Obi-Wan when he just fucking like starts holding the ship. Dude. What a goat. We really do need more faithful takes on stuff, like how Last of Us has been so fucking good at it, like barely straying away from stuff. And when they stray away from stuff, it still doesn't feel that horrible of choices. I don't know. I'm really loving it. It's very slow, but at the same time, it's like, it is an HBO show, right? A lot of shit happens in the season finales or the penultimate episodes or whatever. Like, that's just how it does it. A lot of building and world building. What I will say is they have fucked House of the Dragon. I don't know if you guys agree. I did not like the second season that much. There were some good parts, but it was like, I don't know, man. From what it started as to what it is just not as amazing. Evening. Hey, how you doing, Divine? Well, is he a lot? He's not a lot later in the timeline, though, no? Because... Did I hit the ship? Oh, I hit the ship, chat. Oops. Because isn't Andor literally taking place as the Resistance is being made? Like, therefore, the Resistance was made after Vader became Vader anyway, because that's when the Empire was started. Like, oh, it is letting me salvage it right here. Hell yeah. It, like, wasn't working before. So Vader's there. Like, literally, that's how Rogue One ends. It's like, these guys know about Vader. Are you on Pyro or Stanton? Pyro. Or, Stanton, sorry. Stanton. Yeah, which, if Andor is before A New Hope, then that's still Vader. Because Vader, like, they're literally building the Death Star in the end of Return of the Sith. They're building the Death Star. Like, it's literally getting built at the very, very, very end. And then it's like... That's what the entire purpose of, like, Rogue One was, is the team that got the plans and shit like that. Isn't Andor the beginning of the Resistance? So Vader... No, Vader would be there. Vader was already there. They didn't build the Resistance before... Like, bro, they have stormtroopers in Andor. Think about it. They have stormtroopers in Andor, which is after clone troopers. I'm not tripping, right, chat? They were stormtroopers. I'm not stupid, right? Like, they had, like, when he was at, like, the fucking resort planet. And he got arrested in the first season. They already had stormtroopers. Which would indicate Darth Vader, no? Am I dumb? Darth Vader came before stormtroopers. Am I stupid, chat? Exactly. There's stormtroopers in... Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Thought I was tripping for a second. Because... Yeah, he's 100% there. Like, they could add it if they want to. I feel like they might not because, like... I don't know. If... The only way they would add it is, like, if it's, like, some other stuff with Vader happening in it. Because there's no way that Andor would have come encounter with Vader and lived. I would just say that's some crazy plot armor. Like, if Andor was somewhere and Vader pulled up and he lived, unless they did it, like, so well, bro, that's some plot armor. Like, Vader's killing your ass. I'm sorry. Andor was during the reign of the Empire. Yeah. Dude. Would you guys... Big question. Would you guys be on the good side or the bad side in Star Wars? Would you guys rather be Darth Vader or Luke? Or would you rather be like just a Sith dude or some shit? Like, what would you rather be? Depends on who's winning, bro. If you're on the side, bro, and you end up not winning, bro, you a bitch. It's as plain as simple as that. You got to be the GOAT. Good side looks like a thrill and experience. Really? You know, that's actually a good point. I don't think I've ever thought about it that way, Flappy. More risk, more fun. While the bad guys are just like... The bad guys are like Darth Vader's like, these fuckers blew up our shit. No! We gotta build another thing. We gotta go do this. Yeah, it doesn't seem as fun, actually. When you put it that way, I guess I'd never thought of it that way. That's a really good point. Millions of planets, the Civil War probably wouldn't touch a large... bro, I mean, like... Damn, it might suck being a leader. But if you're a rebel, then it's like, you're taking down that whole thing. Like, that's badass. That is true. Man, you guys just put in a different perspective I never have even thought of. I've always been, I want to be Vader and just fucking... I'm going to the Jedi Temple. First thing I do, chat. First thing I do. Dude, we're at Return of the Sith. He lights the lightsaber. He's like, there's too many of them. Bro, guy behind me, literally behind me, lights his red lightsaber up and says, fuck them kids. I let out a loud-ass laugh, bro. I said, hey, yo. It was funny as shit, boys. He said, fuck them kids. Still a very sad scene. Taylor was crying so much of that scene. I've never understood the crying at the youngling scene. Like, bro. I'm saving my tears for when Padme. Padme, no. Clip that, for real. Kabu equals Darth Jar Jar. You will forget this ever happened. That was cringe. That was cringe. I'm sorry. That was dumb. That was dumb. Thalasiren, what Luke milks for that blue milk juice. We have officially entered unknown territory that might have never been spoken in the history of time. What, CJ? What just happened? There you go, Captain Wolf. I clapped when the kids got killed. Hey, yo. I'm glad to see that we're all very sane humans. Oh my god, I showed Taylor 2 days ago when I was streaming. I showed Taylor Drive. She fucking loved it. Ooh. My buddy sent me some day trading stuff. I saw a clip of a theater where everyone clapped when the kids got killed. Bro. Slaughtered. My bad. Not even killed. Slaughtered. Not from a blaster. This one was killed. Or whatever the fuck he says. My baby elephant pet is called Padme. Hey, yo. Bro, no, dude. Like, episode 2? Episode 2? Oh my god, chat. Oh, Lord. Misa Kabu and Misa YouTube streamer. Bro. Like, Jar Jar, I don't know. I think he got a little bit too much hate. I feel like Jar Jar wasn't that bad of a character. I think what made it worse is that you just had consistently, like, Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon shitting on him. Like, you had not just, like everyone that didn't like him, but I feel like what fed on it more is, like, you had these straight up people in the movie, like, bro, this guy's annoying, basically. Like, everyone just didn't like him. And it was like, yeah, of course everybody's fucking opinions are going to be, like, overwhelmed on this guy. Like, if Obi-Wan says, I don't like a dude, or if Qui-Gon Jinn doesn't like a dude, I don't like the dude. It's that simple. If Qui-Gon doesn't fuck with them, how can I fuck with them? Ever played Lego Star Wars? Bro, of course. Goated game series, dude. The complete saga. Dude. Best decision they ever made. The complete saga. Sell that bitch as one thing, bro, and just play it. Oh my god. Whoever came up with that, ultimate multi-billionaire, bro. Instantly. Jar Jar as a Sith. Yes, guys, they brought it up. It's... It's bad. Damn, boys. This is taking a while. I mean, how long has it been going now? It's been like 15 minutes or so. It's been about 15 minutes. The recording on that is at 11. So maybe it's been 11 minutes. I don't know. I think it's been about 15 minutes on this one thing. Little bit crazy, this Padme. Or this Padawan. Hold up. Dude, this is like very, very slow. Is it even? Okay, it is getting there right there. But that's so much my brother. Same, dude. It was like the GameCube was the best, or if you played on the Wii, whatever you played it on, it was just so good for that time period of like, holy shit, like good co-op games were so good. The Lego games were just peak. They were just so good. It's probably one of the goated moments of my childhood, dude. It definitely was. It was. I posted Padme in general. I named her that because of the little mark. Aw. Oh wait, you actually called your cat that. What a W. That's so fucking beautiful, bro. Hell yeah. Alrighty, I've been scraping for about 13, 14 minutes now, and we just finished up with the filler station full. This ship, along with a bunch of these other ones, are just so hard to scrape sometimes. You get, like, panels that, like, don't scrape, or parts that, like, don't fully, like, dissolve and stuff like that. It can be really, really weird. I do suggest getting another Abrade scraper module, the one that I have right here, and having that on the left side as well, though. It definitely can make a difference. I'll show you guys where to pick that up right after this. But we do have the bottom left. Now, I'm not going to go ahead and do the bottom right now. It is a little bit annoying. But what I would like to tell you guys is if you guys go ahead and unload all of your RMC from your filler station and just put it in the back of your ship in the cargo grid that it has right there, what you can go ahead and do is actually fill up your filler station for another 13, making it to where you guys can hold 26 SCU on your cargo grid and in the filler station, and you can fit about another like 12 SCU in there as well on these sides too. I'm not going to go ahead and finish this one because that is a little bit annoying, but I do want to show you guys how much RMC we actually have right now. Getting the Quantanium that's about 25,000 AUEC along with the recycled material composite at 13 SCUs, not counting any of the others that's on the ship, the entire bottom will probably result in another, what, like 10? So we would have like a total of like 23. But boys, we are looking at about 160,000 AUEC just for doing this one mission. Remember what I said, though. You guys can definitely get luckier and get even more Quantanium or other things from these, so make sure to do that as well. But I'm going to show you guys something right here. Do I even want to sell my fucking stuff in Stanton, chat? Like, do I even want to sell my RMC in Stanton? Because that would be, like, kind of annoying. No, we can do this. What I'm going to do now is spool my quantum drive and open up my star map. What I could do right here is I could show you guys that Grim Hex is the area that I would want to sell at. We're going to take a little bit of a profit loss because I don't want to go planet side over to Crusader. That just could be a little bit annoying going to Orison and all that. But on the way over to Yellow, there's actually something that we can do on the way back. That is to hit Cruel 1, the Ambitious Dream Station. What that does is I'm going to show you guys how to actually buy the Abrade Scraper module and how that can help you guys not just scrape faster, but to be even more efficient with it. I actually already have a clip of that, so I don't need to incorporate it, which is really nice, chat. Hey, thank you so much, by the way, Justin Polson, for that sub, dude. Welcome to the stream, man.
What's up, my man?
W-Mans. The Cuddy is 2 mil. Wasn't it like 6 and 3.0? I don't think it was it? Don't they celebrate at Grim? Do they celebrate at Grim also? You're kidding me. There's no way. Am I dumb? Have I never, like, gone to look there at Grimhex for the Abrade? Abrade, Scraper, Star, Citizen. Let me go to the Universal Item Finder. We're over here. Buy price is 20,000 ABC. I don't see it at Grimhex, yeah. I don't see it. Maybe they do, but I don't see it here. Because it's always 2 mil? Yeah. I don't remember being 6 mil either. You know what I do remember being 6 mil? Who remembers when the C2 was 6.9 mil, chat? Oh my god. Those were the good days. You could buy a C2 for 6.9 mil. Can you imagine how, like, some people I know will say, like, maybe I'll sound full of myself and shit like that, boys, but, like, can you imagine how pissed off the devs were when they saw one of my videos and they saw that a C2 was 6.9 mil and I released a video on how to make 20 mil in like 5 minutes when that was out? Like, how pissed do you think they were? There was only like 2 other videos doing that or whatever, and it was just like, dude, like, they were like, oh my god, no one's ever gonna buy a ship. That's exactly what they thought, I bet. That was just freaking hilarious. Wait. Did they announce? Wait. Oh, people are saying there was a... Sorry, I got like a Twitter notification. They were saying there was something in the new video that Star Citizen posted for Invictus launch week. There was something in the bottom right corner. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe, maybe not. Dude, I'm actually excited for the TAC though, chat. I think it's going to be goated. Whole C's buggy as hell? True that. But I heard some people were having fun with it. If I really buy ships in game, I end up pledging a ship if I need it. W-mans. I wish I had a friend that would get... that would drag you on the game. Yeah, true. It's a lot of fun with friends. It just can be annoying sometimes. I know the biggest problem I run into is just if I choose someone to play with, then people are like, oh, why aren't you playing with me? Or, oh, can I join? Or this and that stuff. I just really dislike having just everyone in chat asking, oh, can I join? Because, like, I wish I could play with everyone, but it's like, it can get a little crazy sometimes. Oh, hell yeah, Justin Polson. Dude, well, thank you so much for the sub. Thank you, dude. What's your favorite gameplay loop? Is there, like, anything, like, that you've had that you, like, have a lot of fun in? Or do you and your buddy just, like, fly around in random ships, have fun, just do random stuff, and just, like, and just enjoy the universe? Or is there, like, a set thing that you're like, oh, I love doing this? But that's really awesome to hear, dude. It's definitely one of the most fun games to get into. I feel like this game is a lot different than others. Like, when you're first learning it, it's, like, way cooler than anything else. Well, that's the thing, too, Kickstands, is, like, what if I also just don't want to play with certain people, and then that's why, like, I just say no. And then I would have to end up playing with them, then that would just be, like, yeah. But that is true, actually. That would be a good idea. That would be a good idea, actually. And I land on, like, some random dude in the chat that's only been here one stream, and I pull him on, and he says the N-word. And then it's over. That would blow. Okay, let me see. Why is my vision so blurry? I'm not even flying. Am I out of water? Oh my god, I have no water. Chat, what? I didn't even see that I was dehydrated this entire time. I didn't even know. Oh my golly. That's a little bit crazy. I did not anticipate that. Exactly, CG, yeah. Thank you, man. I'm dumb. I knew when I started my water was at like 70% or something, but like I'm not even gonna lie to you, I did completely forget. I have water on me though, so we're good. We do both sightseeing and bunker contracts for money. He has a Connie Andromeda that we travel in. Been doing more dogfighting contracts with his new Scorpius. I helped him buy 2 days ago. Oh, hell yeah, dude. That's fucking sick. I will say, dude, especially for like starting off and stuff like that, Justin, if you want to know how to make money and everything, like super, super easy, exclamation point G or exclamation point guide, I think actually. If you do that, it'll be a link in the chat. You can watch it. And pretty fucking good, I'm not gonna lie, on how to make like a shit ton of money. But if you want to just play Star Citizen and enjoy it and like be in that new game phase for as long as possible, I recommend not watching that guide, by the way. It will really make it to where you can make like so much money instantly, to where you can lose a little bit of fun in the game because you just have everything. So I definitely recommend though, at least checking it out, looking at renting that Constellation Taurus for like 160k in a day, and showing your homie Vaughn missions. I highly recommend at least trying it once. Do like a couple, get enough money to where like you could just go and buy some stupid shit and then just buy like a ship that you really want. But I really, really, really recommend, bro, never, ever, ever stopping on bunker missions. Go to Pyro, do some there, do some kind of things. Have you, Justin, I got a question for you actually. Have you done the missions where you, what's it called? Where you go into the asteroid or no? Have you done the asteroid missions in Pyro? Let me know about that, because that is what I would recommend to anybody that's newer or that wants to have fun in Star Citizen. You have not. Okay, perfect, dude. So basically there's these missions in Pyro, and they're like, you have to like take out a how do I explain it? It says something along the lines of like clear out an asteroid or destroy a comm array or like a comm thing or whatever in an asteroid. Basically all you have to do is just pull up with a ship in Pyro, and then you go to that mission. You have to watch out because there's like turrets that like will kill you in like 2 or 3 shots, just like bunkers. I highly recommend trying those out. And then going in there. Basically, it's like a bunker mission, but instead, oh, dude, Justin, you got to tell him to go do those in Pyro then, bro. Because instead of doing it in a bunker, it's in an asteroid, like how Grim Hex is. So you end up having to go and like EVA and like fly out to like through this random door, and then you clear out a bunker, but it's like a decommissioned station basically. So it's like a station as if you'd pull up to Seraphim or any of those places, Bajini Point, any of those things. But you go in and you have to clear it out and kill all the NPCs and stuff like that. Same as a bunker mission, but even more fun because it involves like EVAing and just doing random shit. It's so much fun, dude. It really is. Highly, highly, highly recommend it. I also recommend, if you've not done it already, Justin. Oh, dude, me too, Zero. It looks like the best ship ever, bro. It looks so good. Good to know, of course, bro. And another thing I will recommend, Justin, is to go to Microtech up here if you haven't done it already. If you have done it with your friend W, but go to Microtech and wait for the contract to pop up that says priority. It doesn't matter if you get it or your homie gets it. Just make sure one of you guys gets it, and then you like share it with the other. Just whoever gets it first. And it's a priority mission, and it should say like urgent boarding in progress or whatever the fuck for an 890 jump mission. Do that. It will change your aspect on Star Citizen, bro. You pull up to a space yacht that's in space. It's just in the middle of nowhere basically. And it's just the coolest thing ever. You do those? Okay, cool. Just making sure, bro. That is like the mission that sold me on Star Citizen. I absolutely fucking love those. Let me record this bit for YouTube real quick. If anyone wants to say hi YouTube and be in the next video, make sure to say hi YouTube right now, boys. I have arrived at Grim Hex. You guys can see that the freight elevator is right there. I like parking sideways to where my hangar is actually, or sorry, my like cargo grid thing is like pointing directly at the freight elevator. This is really easy to do because then that way all you do is stand here, click the things that come out of this scroll wheel, and then just go like this. Now, you guys could definitely, of course, park a little bit better, closer, and do it to where you don't even have to look left or right, which I can show you guys right here. We can go ahead and just grab it and do this. That way we don't have to do any crazy movements or anything like that. You can honestly just sit back, relax, and unload your entire ship just like this. The very, very most easiest, simplest way of doing this. It's so good. I'm gonna go ahead and unload everything here, and then I will see you guys when we are done. I'll show you how to store it and sell it, as well as what my thoughts are on these missions as well. Yeah. Kabooti, YouTube. Wow, you guys called me Kabooti on YouTube. That's crazy. Do you think a crude TAC will be better than a Connie for VOD missions? This is what I'm gonna say, Dan. We were talking about it a little bit earlier when we like first watched the video. Boys, we don't know what the pilot gunner things are yet, but I'm going to tell you guys some info that I completely will say, and please don't make fun of me for this. If the Constellation Taurus only had 2 size 5 weapons in the cockpit, you would still be able to finish VOD missions in less than 10 minutes. Like, way less than 10 minutes. Fighting caterpillars, fighting 600 eyes, fighting Carax, all that, you would still finish it in under 10 minutes, right? Like, you would. Because, like, I used to do Vaughn missions with ballistics and attritions, but then I would run out of ballistics and I would only have attritions, right? And you could still complete them so easily. So I very much think that even just having the 4 gunners, the 4 size 5s on the turrets, like it's 2 size 5s on each side, right? So I think just having that is enough to do a Vaughn mission if your team's good and they're shooting the right targets and stuff. But the pilot actually has weapons, is what they said too. Didn't they say they have 4 weapons? So even if those are size 3, size 4s, you're still contributing, as well as the top pilot or the top gunner. So I think it does have more firepower, along with you have a fucking med bed on there. So even if you don't do Vaughn missions, you could do bunker missions. It's just so sick. Like, the ship is so good, boys. It's so good. I'm very, very, very excited for the TAC. I know already that there's people in my Discord that are going to be buying some. So make sure, guys, if you guys want to join, I know 9, I think, is even contemplating getting one. That means UBG will probably have one, boys. Make sure to join them. They'll probably have the goods there, as well as just anybody in the Discord that has one. They're probably going to be looking for people to crew it. So look out for that, boys. As far as I'm aware, 4 M7As, you're fucking capping at your ass, CG. There's no way. There's no way. You're lying. No. Wait. 4 size 4s. You're saying 4 size 4s, but he's saying 4 M7As. I thought M7As were size 5s. Am I dumb? M7As are size 5s. Right? Yeah, size 5s are M7As. So, do they have size 5s or size 4s? Because even if the pilot has 4 size 4s or 4 size 5s, that's kind of goated. Can the size 5 turrets shoot forward for the pilot weapons? I don't know. I know they showed some stuff showing it like down. We could go over it actually in a second. We could do it. Are they 5s? They would be M6As if they were size 4s, I think, right? Or am I dumb? Let's record this part. Everything has been unloaded. Our little humble scrap pile is kind of funny right there, but you're just going to head over to this kiosk and you're going to press lower elevator. I say this in every single one of my guides. I always make sure to include the freight manager and the elevator stuff because, guys, you have to make sure that you sell correctly as well as store correctly. Wait until that screen goes away, that everything is stored correctly, and then press X. There are a lot of bugs, guys, that it's just not worth it to send your stuff down, then instantly run to the elevator or backspace, exit to menu, whatever it is. Just make sure to take the extra couple seconds. Nothing's going anywhere, guys. You guys always will have time to sell. As soon as it's stored, you could log off for the day. You don't even have to go and sell instantly. You could just be completely gone. Just spend that couple seconds making sure that your guys' product is stored and it's not going to bug out. I really, really highly always say that. Now, we are exiting the elevator now, and I want to show you guys right here where to sell. The people in my stream chat have definitely seen this a billion times, but make sure you just see where this elevator thing is here. Go directly backwards to where you have the Grim Hex sign, which is absolutely beautiful, and then take this left elevator. Now, you guys can take the right elevator, but for the sake of every single one of my guides showing you guys directions, I always take the left one. It's easier to tell you guys go left, go right, if you guys follow my instructions. So much better, so much simpler. As soon as the elevator actually opens up, hang a right, go instantly up, and then hang another left. Where it says admin right here is where you guys are going to be selling. You walk all the way in, and there is an open neon sign. Just walk in. There are 4 kiosks. If your stuff does not show up or it is not sellable, just give your guys about 5-10 minutes or so, and you will be able to sell it. There is just a little bit of issues of in demand and no demand. Press select location, click Grim Hex, click on Grim Hex, sorry about that, and make sure you sell. That is our 21,000 AUEC from the Quantanium, as well as, after that is done selling, we have our 13 SCU of recycled material composite as well. Very, very nice to see that we made a little bit of money there. I had a little bit of fun salvaging. For those of you guys that really are looking at making a bunch of money per hour, make sure to check out my other guides, as salvaging is really not it anymore. But I will say it is a very fun gameplay loop if you are interested in playing, you know, power washing simulator, basically. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to have a great day. You guys are awesome. You guys are not only the best viewers in the world, but you guys are also the best community. Make sure if you guys want to join the even better community, join that Discord down below. We have about 3,300 members in there where everyone helps each other out, looking for group stuff, all that kind of stuff. So if you guys want to join that, make sure to click that link in the description. Have a great day. My name is Kabutops, and adios. Bye. W little video there. Mate said, hello, just got here. You could talk about how you prepare for the drop of a new update. I heard there is stuff you could do that might help not to get everything wiped. You know what? We should do a fucking video on that. We should do a video on that, boys. I'm actually down for that. Let's do that right now. Let's do that right now, guys. That's a very good fucking idea. Let me do that. Hey, what's going on, guys? My name's Kabutops, and today I am going to show you how to prepare for a partial wipe or even a full wipe. Now, in the 4.1.1 update that will be coming soon, it's already available to everybody on the PTU, there is a partial wipe that is happening. But before any of you guys get worried and scared about what a partial wipe is, I am going to explain it to you. Your AUEC is safe and your ships are safe, but your ships are only safe if you follow these instructions. I'm over here at the beautiful Grim Hex to show you guys what you need to do to prepare for your... Sorry. Let's actually go to the ASOP terminal down here. That's going to be good. You can make a short for it too? Yeah, I think a short would be really good. I can edit it down to do everything. That would be really fucking awesome. You guys are spitting baller-ass ideas. Stand right here. Watch this. I'm not going to beat around the bush at all. And I'm not going to beat around the bush at all. I'm going to give you all of the information straight up and fast because I know you guys are worried about losing potentially everything that you guys have. As I walk over to the ASOP terminals here, I want to tell you guys that do not be worried. It's just a partial wipe of things that are consumables, but that doesn't mean that all of your ships are safe. There is one way that you guys can prepare for all future updates, and that is to make sure that everything is stored. If your ship says deliverable, that counts as well, so you guys are good. But just in case, make sure everything in your ASOP terminal says stored. If a ship says it's destroyed, or if a ship says that you can claim it, make sure it is claimed, guys. This one right here, it says claimed just because it's stored at Seraphim, but just make sure everything is delivered, nothing is destroyed, nothing is unknown location, none of that. The reason is if you guys have a ship that you have bought with in-game AUEC, in-game money, like maybe this Interceptor, my 350R, any of these, those can actually disappear at every patch update. You guys see right here, I have an F8C Lightning Piam Executive. This has gone already through a patch, and I have not lost it, which is really amazing. Just make sure it's always stored. You guys don't want to go ahead and clear out an entire executive hangar just to lose a ship. Along with making sure that all of your ships are safe and prepared for the update, make sure that your guys' stuff is safe as well in your hangars. I actually don't have any for fucking reference here, chat. That's what kind of sucks. I don't have anything in the hangar because I just sold it. Shit. You guys are the baller community, Divine. You are. Jumping over to your hangar, make sure to go to your storage access or your freight manager over there to make sure that everything you have is sold. I currently just finished selling up all of my RMC, but guys, simple things like detox pins, ammo, so any of your ammo for your weapons, all of that, as well as sustenance, med pins should all be wiped. So just be very careful and make sure that you guys use everything before it's gone. Now, before anyone says anything, I don't know if your laser activation key cards, your OLP supervisor key cards, or any of your storage key cards will get wiped. I do not know. So make sure to actually grab all of those and use them before the update happens, just in case. Now, I don't see any reason that those keycards will get wiped, as certain things like comp boards have stayed per patch for me, but I have heard a lot of people just losing a majority of the stuff they have in their storage anyway. So if you guys just don't want to take that extra risk, I highly suggest either using those things or giving them to someone that will use them before the update does take place. Anything that is stored in your freight manager... Anything that is stored in your freight manager, such as SCUs of maize, weevil eggs, any of that will be lost. So make sure you guys get your selling done now, as that will be gone. Another thing that I want to tell you guys is if you go in your freight manager and you have things that are stored in SCU boxes, such as materials that you're selling, armor, weapons, any of that. If you guys have maybe an organization that you're in, or maybe that you participate in, if you guys have, you know, SCU boxes full of uniforms, those will get wiped as well. So make sure to take everything out of the SCU boxes, because then they will be safe. But if they are in an SCU container, they will go away. Okay, boys, is that it? I don't think there's anything else we need to go over, right? Remember, like I said, this is not a money wipe, a ship wipe, or any of those things, so make sure to have just everything you guys are going to be selling sold, and just make sure that you guys are ready for this update. 4.1.1 brings a lot of new things into Star Citizen, and you guys should be ready for it. If you guys aren't, that is really sad, and I have heard a billion of... Patch 4.1.1 has a lot to offer, and it would be really sad if you guys lost the hard-earned ships that you guys just got. I know when I first started playing Star Citizen, I lost a ship the very next day, guys. It was my second ship I ever bought with AUEC, and the very next day there was an update patch, and I lost it. I was devastated. I know a lot of you guys in the comment sections, as well as just viewers of my videos, have had these problems asking, is there a way to get it back, or any of that? There is actually not. So I highly, highly, highly recommend that all of that is stored and done. Let's go right here. Another thing I could recommend is taking off all of your armor. You guys can see I'm in a pretty awesome set right now that matches really well. I know the helmet has a little bit of issues, though. You guys can see like my head through it and stuff. But guys, make sure your armor is stored too. If you guys are wearing a really awesome armor set that you didn't pay real life money for, make sure it's stored before an update can happen. This update, I do not know when it will happen, but they are usually dropped on Tuesdays or Thursdays, so be ready for that, as it can happen at any moment. What else do we need to add, boys? Oh, hell yeah, CG. Oh, yeah. That's a fucking very good one, mate. 4 size 4 fixed guns, 2 twin mounts, 2 remote turrets, dual size 4, 2 man turrets, dual size 5. Whoa. Wait, that's gonna be fucking awesome, CG. Or CJ. What the hell? That's like really good. I guess I could wait 5 minutes for this, and then we can talk about taking ship parts off. Yeah, that wouldn't be too bad. The TAC have missile turrets too. Yeah, the missile turrets in the back is pretty sick, actually. The patch is not today, no. I don't think it's today. We're just making a video to like have people getting ready for the patch, just so they don't lose everything. It would just be really bad if they just lost it all. So we just want to make sure people are safe. Thank you again for coming up with that idea, boys. You guys are the goats. So we're gonna wait for that 5 minutes right there. There's no other thing, right, that's been released. I do want to go back over this, chat. Oh, it was being weird. So, this is the ship, but... Okay, wait. Where are its weapons, chat? Is that the actual TAC? That's the TAC, right? But where are the weapons for the pilot?
Is a variant of the Starlancer series. It kind of takes the Starlancer chassis and outfits it with a more offensive loadout. It's got remote turrets on top. The co-pilot.
Remote turret.
It's got some fun little missile turrets at the rear to.
So co-pilot has missile turrets in the rear.
Back end. You don't have access to every single gun on it. There's only 4 pilot-controlled guns.
4 pilot-controlled guns. Now, those are that right there, I would assume. That's the turret of where it is. Okay, so when we go back here... Okay, I didn't see it right there. So those are the pilot's weapons. Those are looking like M6As, chat, not M7As. Those are looking like size 4 weapons, yeah. Those are looking like size 3 or size 4. Definitely not size 5. Damn, that might be even size 3. Am I dumb, chat? No, those got to be M6As, right? So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 pilot weapons here. You have on each side, you have 2 size 5 turrets. And then is that a size 5 at the top? That looks insane. Yeah, definitely got to be size 4, yeah.
A variant of the Starlancer.
Hey, what's up, Yedunko? How you doing, man? W Mans, by the way, bro. Look good in that shirt. Okay, so
there's only 4 new 2 twin side.
Let me see this.
You'll notice immediately from the exterior that it has these new 2.
Dude. So what is this? That's the pilot seat, chat, right? Or is that... Where is that? Is that the bottom of the back of the ship?
You don't have access to every single gun on it. Rear to top. The co-pilot's got some.
That is the pilot, right?
Missile turrets at the rear to keep people off the back end.
Yeah, because that doesn't line up with what the visuals were in that thing. So that's the pilot seat.
Access
Wait.
to every single gun on it. There's only 4 pilot-controlled guns.
Let me see this.
Immediately from the exterior that it has these new 2.
Look, I don't want to be a hater, but I don't want to see this big ass shit in my view. Like that's view that's taken up. That could be glass or it could be just not there. We could be looking up more and then have this raised so that we didn't have like the big black line right here too. I don't know. It's a little, yeah, it is on the max, but I really don't know if I like it. The view is the only thing I just don't like, I guess, but...
Size 5 man turrets.
How forward can they
What
shoot?
makes
Looked like it was
this
pretty
is
forward.
The shape language that was used to make this turret. It replicates the exterior of the ship.
It looks like it's going pretty forward,
round
like,
form,
I don't know.
welded forms and chunky shapes.
It looks so good though, boys.
Misk as a manufacturer.
That's more
kind
dashboard
of
than the dude's
went down.
hairline in the video. Oh my god, you did not just say that. Hey, yo, I'm so
The
sorry.
manufacturing and
Damn.
they're not afraid to show
Damn.
it.
I'm not condoning
Kind
that.
of see all the compound forms that reveal the underlying structure where the fuel cells are, but it's a little more refined.
Yeah, that's true,
Paneling is a
CG,
lot
yeah.
cleaner. It's not something like a Drake ship where everything's just completely exposed.
Yeah, you
I
might
really
want
like the
to
mist
save it
look.
then, Yodenku, yeah.
It's got this sort of darker
It should be soon, I
stealth
think.
armor, so it looks really like sleek. The guys have done a really great job with the lighting. on it.
Okay.
It's got this like really mean looking red lighting.
It does. It does look mean, chat. Now, we do know the sun's coming from over there, so that's why this is lit up right here. But having the orange and red lights like this is fucking pretty. Like, you pull up. What do you mean you got no audio? Oh, what's up? I'll type what's up back to him. W-mans. Okay, chill, Divine. Chill, chill. Hey,
It just
yo.
looks really sick.
Dude, it looks beautiful. That is
It's not
just...
have cargo lift, but it still has your cargo.
I
bay
love
back
that it
for
doesn't have a cargo lift.
960
I would
and
always pick this over a cargo
space
lift,
for
chat.
hauling ground vehicles, and you also have the
I
addition
think he was
of
just
a
muted, that's why
hangar
you
on
don't
top.
go.
There were a lot of requests for a version that could carry a ship, so I'm glad we've managed to figure that out.
I love that.
It can accommodate one Fury, but if you are a good pilot, you can accommodate two as well.
CG.
What we've done is we've stripped out.
I don't know. I feel like it can be
Max's
bigger.
separate habitation rooms and replaced those with the hangar.
It's not that much big, but it's compact. It has a landing pad there with really cool small refueling
Oh,
part
it's so good though, boys. Say refueling?
We've extended
Wait,
there with really cool small refueling parts.
refueling?
We've extended the Max's habitation kitchen area to have its own
For
bunk
real,
room.
Finderman, it would. I
On the
wish,
lower
dude.
deck, we've replaced the long cargo bridge sort of area with a troop deployment area where some.
I like
soldiers can
this,
dump
yeah,
out,
'cause,
an
like,
extending gantry.
I like how the Valkyrie did it. Like, that
In
looks
between
cool,
that
right?
and
Like,
the cargo bay is a
like you
small
jump
bay.
out there. Like, that's sick. With, like, I love when they put this kind of stuff next to a turret so that when you're fighting, like, say you're doing a hot drop landing on a fucking OLP, right? Like, you land, but maybe there's other people outside on the OLP, so the fucking turret guy's shooting at him too. Like, I love that. Is the Snub Fighter included, like, on the Phoenix? No, it's not included. Also, chat, I'm just going to tell this to everyone. Guys, I know a lot of you guys don't want to hear this stuff, but I'm just going to say it, man. Snub Fighters are so useless right now. Don't get too hyped over it, boys. It's a cool thing to do a couple times, but, like, boys, remember, I just want everyone, guys, make sure your wallets are safe. Don't buy something just because of a Snub Fighter. The Andromeda will let you down a million times. By the time it takes you to get soft deathed, there is no possible way that even when someone starts shooting at you, you can exit your ship, go to the back, get in the Snub Fighter, and take off before your ship is full deathed. Sadly. So remember, those Snub Fighters are just like a cool looking thing. Just remember that. Just remember that. But
no other miss
if you guys like it, fucking love it. You know, that's your thing, right? If you love it, you love it. But I am just saying, practicality wise, Snub Fighters will still...
ships has
1,000 Snub Fighters in an Idris will defeat everything. Dude, honestly, I don't even know. Like, think about it. If you have 1,000 Snub Fighters on you, bro, they're running into each other. You only got to shoot them like 5 times with the Connie. I don't know, bro. Like, if you hit all your shots in a Connie versus some Snub Fighters, like, bro, what? You have like, what, 65 bullets per thing? Let's say it's 5 shots per Snub Fighter. Bro. Right there, you got like 12, 13 fucking, 12 or 13 dead instantly with just one
medical
mag.
bay. So it was a bit hard at the first.
I hope it
get
releases
used
right
to
now,
it, like
instantly.
how the
No, I love
design
that
will be.
though.
What I feel the people will notice most will be the aesthetic of it. These bright lights and those metal
Yeah.
floors.
Yeah.
It's a bit high tech, but it's not like very high maintenance.
I feel like that's
The
such a good pick that they did.
Engineering and the cockpit are the same as the Max.
And in the cockpit, it's very spacious. It's accommodate pilot, co-pilot. It looks really
Spacious. I love when people talk and they're not American. It's so fucking awesome. Like, they just make their words sound cooler than ours, Chad. It's fucking annoying. I'm a little bummed that the beds are likely going to be tier 3. But, like, would you still be able to spawn on them or no? Even if you can't, it's still fucking awesome. You can spawn on them, right? Like, if you're, like, doing a bunker. Wait, let's do this. Let's do this, chat. Let's do this right here. Watch, this is gonna be a good ass. This is gonna be a good ass part of the video right here. Another. Oh wait, I'll wait. Let's start raising. Another very important tip that I have for you guys is making sure that any customizable things on your ship are actually stored as well. You guys can see that I have right here the executive You guys can see right here, this is the executive F8C, but I thought nothing better else to show you guys than this for an example. If you guys have a ship that you recently just outfitted, whether that's a Taurus, an F8C, or whatever it is, and you just put fancy new parts on it, if those parts are coolers, quantum drives, weapons, or anything along that realm, if those parts are coolers, quantum drives, weapons, or anything damn. If those are coolers, weapons, quantum drives, or anything along the realm of customizing your ship, make sure that it is removed. Now, there's a couple ways that you guys can do this. You guys can actually open up your F1 menu and go to vehicles. You can select the ship that you guys have. Let's say, for example, my Cutlass Black is here right now. Then what I will do is the weapons that I don't want to lose. So, for example, if they have attritions, or maybe I don't want to lose my Panther repeaters, all you have to do is unequip those weapons. That's super, super easy to do in this menu. But for those of you guys that don't like using this menu and you guys would rather use something like in person with a tractor beam just like this, I'm going to show you that as well. While I enter the pilot seat, I'm going to explain why we do this. So, if you guys have a ship that, let's say, you bought for real money or even in-game money, like the Taurus or the F8C, what ends up happening is everything that you guys add onto it is not part of that base ship. So, when a new patch happens, they actually completely revert the ship back to what it is. So, if you have any liveries, paints, anything on that ship, it will revert it back to regular as well. So when you guys spawn in on a new patch, you have to make sure to attach all of your weapons again to the ship of your choice, as well as the paints, so that it can look really awesome. We're in the ship now. I'm going to do something called pressing left alt and F. Then I am going to go right here, which is unlock all. You guys can also do right alt and K as a keybind, but I prefer to do it through this one as it's just a little bit easier. After doing that, exit the pilot seat of your ship, whether you guys are in the F8C like I am, or if you are in the Taurus, and then just use your tractor beam just like so, and remove those weapons from your ship. Exactly, guys. It takes a while. I will add that, actually. Remember, you want to do this to every single ship that you guys have if you do not want to lose the weapon. So if you've already spent millions of AUEC on attritions, or maybe you acquired NDBs from really rare executive hangars or stuff like that, make sure that they are stored. The next thing that I will add is if you guys are doing a lot of ships, really use the vehicle tab. It's so much easier than doing this. I personally think this is a waste of time, but it can be useful as well if you guys really like doing the fun aspect of taking your ships apart. After doing that, make sure to open up your hanger and then press the lower elevator. Make sure that this entire transferring to warehouse thing is completely done before anything happens. The next step that you guys will have to actually do is, if you undo them like this, where you are taking parts off of your ship, if at any point I leave the game and rejoin, I will have, if I claim an F8C from, let's say, Seraphim, or I backspace right now and claim it, it will still have the NDBs on it. It actually will add them back onto here, and that is how you guys can go ahead and actually duplicate your weapons too. So if you guys want to get ready for the patch by making a bunch of duplicate NDB weapons or attritions, you guys could do that as well, so that all of your ships will be ready when it starts. Or if you guys just start the next patch and you have lost absolutely everything, you guys have no more attritions, no more weapons, make sure to continuously do that, as you guys can put all of those weapons on your other ships and you don't have to go out and buy multiples of that as well. After the ship has had its weapons taken off of it, if you guys want to save it like this, though, to make sure that it is completely saved, all you're going to have to do is press F to use it, lower your ship, go to the F2 menu, and then for reference, all you would have to do is just go to it, and you would change something. For example, this missile rack, you're going to unequip it, and then you're going to re-equip it and everything like that. So you just unequip it and then re-equip it, and you make that change saved. It's very, very easy to do, and that will save it for you guys. Okay, I think that's about it, boys. I think that's about it. I want to say thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe and also join the Discord. We have a Discord with over 3,200 members on it. If you guys want to get any notifications on any future giveaways that I do, as well as events that I do with a lot of people, it is very fun. We do 1v1 tournaments every now and then. So if you guys want to join any of those, fight clubs, or 1v1s in Arrows and Arena Commander, make sure to click that description, link in the description as well. Thank you guys. My name is Kabutops. I hope you have a great day, and I hope the next wipe treats you guys well. Thank you, and enjoy. Bye. Okay, chat. That was a cute little video that we did right there. I think that wasn't too bad. I do have to say something to you guys, though. It's time for me to log off. Sag, I know, boys. We just finished up the video. We had fun watching the Starlancer stuff like that. It was a 2.5-hour stream today. I have to go pick up Taylor from work, sadly. I'm leaving in 10 minutes. So that means ending the stream, getting my shoes on, going to the restroom, getting water, doing all that stuff, making sure we have everything, and then we're out of here. Let me show you this, though, boys. My friend Abel comes over tomorrow. I should be streaming tomorrow, but he comes over tomorrow because we're going to celebrate his birthday, as well as he wants to give me an IRL donation of like $50 or something like that. So that's fun. But chat, we are gonna get active. We got Screwball, that's his favorite drink. So I got him a bottle of this for us to drink while he hangs out. We're also gonna be sipping on Cutwaters, which if you guys have not had Cutwaters, they are fucking demons. 13% alcohol in this can, by the way. Two of them get you fucked, by the way. It's insane. As well as Pacificos. I am a man of Mexican beers, chat. I love my imported Mexican beers. Well, I mean, is this one even imported? Am I dumb? Or is this made? Yeah, brewed in Mexico. W. Yeah, I felt stupid right there. But yeah, boys, we're going to be having all that. My lease has been confirmed. Let's go, Nomad! W! We'll be taking shots for you tomorrow, bro. W-mans. I did just realize, though, this bottle has like a weird stain on the thing. You guys can't really see it. But yeah, we're going to get crazy drinking, gambling, and having fun tomorrow. Of course, we're going to stay safe tomorrow. But we're also going to stream before all that happens anyway. Modelos are so good, but I've just had so many Modelos. I was like, I wanted to switch it up and get Pacificos because they're good too. But yeah, boys, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you guys make it tomorrow. The subathon timer is back. Oh God, get that shit out of here now. Get it out of here. Scared me. Oh my God, I was about to have to stream 40 hours again. No, I'm just kidding. But thank you guys for being here. We recorded 2 little videos today, so that's really nice. But I am gonna get out of here and go pick up Taylor. Make sure if you guys are interested in doing any future events, I'm gonna be announcing another 1v1 tournament soon, so make sure to be there. Trauma? Fuck no, dude. I wish I was streaming the whole time again. But I would like to say 07 boys, thank you so much for being here. You guys are the fucking goats. I'm gonna go put this stuff back, then I'm gonna end stream. Thank you for being here. Have a good day. I will see you guys tomorrow. I won't? Bro, I really missed the subathon. Like, actually. But yeah, I just gotta go pick up Taylor from work. And I don't know what else I'm doing today. I think I'm gonna edit those videos though. I actually want to get them out really bad. So probably doing that. But 07 boys, GG's, W's in the chat. W's in the chat, boys. W's. Noise. Adios, boys.